What's up with you? What's up with you? We back at it. We back at it. Yeah, so the Corey Holcomb stream, they did it last night. It went pretty long. I think it's about two hours, 2+ hours. And there was a lot of comments made. But we're gonna focus on a particular comment that he made because I felt that the first time that's why he was doing it. I felt that he deliberately disrespected Anton because he saw Anton with the Mika, and he looked at Anton and he felt that he could break him away. He felt he saw opportunity, and he did. He also said it on his broadcast that he said it last night. We're gonna play that. He said he deliberately did that because he wanted to show her he was a cake ass nigga. He was a fake uh, punk. All of that. He said he wanted to show her that, right? And he made a plea that he can help her. That's what he said. Now, if you want to be for real, and that's up to her, he can. And she went to the platform, so now she knows he can. She knows he can help her. He's in Hollywood. He's been in LA for 25 years. He knows the right people. And this could be your opportunity, Mika, to live your dreams, the things that you want to do. It could be other conversations had, he says, well, we'll play that, but this is an opportunity. I mean, if you're really serious, this could be an opportunity for you to get where you're trying to go. He knows people. He knows execs. He knows producers. He knows people. And it's a wonderful opportunity. I mean, I don't know if you'll accept. I don't know what you accept. Your man's, the world is seeing your man's, he's just a fat, stupid nigga who gets a Google check. It's pretty much all he is. He's not more than that. And I don't know if he'll be able to help you. You got, like he said, keep doing what you're doing. But we're going to see, because he made that play. And when you think about it, when you think about it, are you making a decision that benefits you? And that's the way this goes. That's that world of entertainment. And I looked at your Instagram. I saw all of the celebs on there. You know how it works. You know how it works. And then you have to get to where you're trying to go. Do you want to be in movies? Do you want to be a rapper? What do you want to do? What do you, I mean, the ball is in your court. He's already made a play. Now, the comment about Anton's wife, I mean, maybe he was joking, but I think he was serious when he was talking about Mika. And he said, I can help you. I can do things for you. And what makes you think about what he did is she went there. It wasn't like she didn't know who this guy was. It wasn't like that. She wanted to be on the show. She went down there to appear on that show with Corey. And he's saying, hey, you can come on this show, but the cake man can't come. But you can come, and he knows people. He knows execs. He knows celebrities. He knows rappers. Now, I don't know you, but it's a better opportunity. It's just a better opportunity. This is a better opportunity. But I mean, you can do what you want to do, Hey, do your thing. Do what you want to do and what makes you happy. But your boy, his Christianity, that whole thing is really being challenged. It's really being challenged out here. I'm a follower of Jesus, and he all talking about hopping in the truck, giving out fair ones. That ain't how it works. Now, it'll work in conservative circles because they're stupid. But eventually that grift, it's not going to work outside of that. So that's a sinking ship, Mika. That's a sinking ship. And there's so much more opportunity out there. I see on your page you interviewed a lot of black celebrities. There's so much more out there. You got the white side. That's where the money is. If you can get a slot on entertainment tonight, if you can get on there, that's a lot of money, and you'll meet all of them. You just won't meet the black ones. You'll meet all of them. The Beyoncés, the Jay-Z's, you'll meet all of those people. You'll be at all of those parties. Can Anton do that for you? Anton can put you around a bunch of fucking niggers. That's about it. He can't do anything more than that. And he's one. He's one. That's what he is. Corey's saying, hey, and yes, let's be for real. It's because of Anton. He said, I can put you on. And he can. Corey can. He can put you on. You can go to the interviews. And he said, Dion called him. There you go, right there. Dion called him. You can get probably, if I'm not even talking about, man, I wouldn't want to go on Shannon, but Dion knows a lot of people. And a young lady like you has a wonderful opportunity. You can get into entertainment. I could see you right now doing sports reporting, making 250, getting endorsement deals, halftime reporter. There's possibilities out there. There are lots of possibilities out there. And everybody has to do this. Sometimes people can only take you so far. And you have to leave. You have to move on. The Jacksons. It was a group from the 70s, Michael Jackson. It was a family. It was a family. They made a lot of music. But right around 18, in the family, he had to go against his father. He said, hey, I want to do some solo stuff. And he felt that the group could only take him so far. And he became a solo artist. And it turns out he knew what he was talking about because he was bigger than he was with the group. And the group, they tried to do some stuff, but minus him, it didn't go nowhere. And it's a part of life. We had that conversation about Bill Gates and Steve Jobs and how they left Hewlett-Packard and they created Macintosh, Apple, and Microsoft. They had to make a move. They had to move on. I don't know what you're doing, but Corey noticed you. Corey noticed you. Corey saw you. And a lot of people look at Corey. There's conversations being had. You want to break into the industry, they can get you there. This whole conservative thing, I mean, you basically, if you want to see how that's going to pan out, you'll be another Stacey Dash. Yeah, they'll slide you on Fox News, but you're going to be regulated. And you actually, by doing it, you're going to cut off opportunities. And to be a black, you got to be an ultra conservative. Because you're black, you're always going to be suspect. They're going to be suspicious. They want to know, oh, is she just doing this? Is she really conservative? Do you want to live like that? And it's more money. It's more opportunity. I think you say you rap or something, you can really get a shot. And before, remember, you went there. You wanted to be on his platform. You don't need Anton to talk to him, not now. If that's what your intentions were, well, you know him. Now you can communicate with him. And all this stuff, you've made it. Or you're headed in the direction you want to head. And all of the low class, dumb nigga shit, you can leave that behind. You can let this buffoon walk around and say nonsense and talk about he issuing fair ones and he's a tough guy. And we know, I'm saying collectively, who cares? But you got where you're trying to go, and that's how it goes. And I did my share of interviews, so I'm telling you, that's how it goes. I've seen groups, they go to put in a degree. I mean, they go to put in an album and they listen to the album, but they only like one of the guys. They said, we're prepared to sign you and give you a deal, but we don't want to do a group thing. And they said, well, we're a group. They said, okay, it's up to you, but we only have interest in him. His other two friends, they look betrayed and they say, hey, and the guy said, hey, what you want me to do? Well, just don't accept the deal. He said, nah, man. Nah, I need this, man. Don't accept the deal and hang out, stay in the projects and stay standing outside of a gas station selling CDs and paying a DJ to play my music. This is what I want. I want to sign with this group. I want to sign with this label. This isn't a fly-by-night label. This is a major label. And of course, there are fights about that. And I watched this. I seen the guys, and they get frustrated, but the guy takes the deal. And I can tell you who it was. It was a guy. I'm trying to think right now. Yeah, he's on TV right now. He did put out a couple of albums. He made some money, and he used that to platform himself into entertainment. And as we speak, he gets a lot of money. He's been in movies, and it's called life. It's called life. What you say that you saw a response? What are you talking about, brother? What response? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Let me do this right here, though. Appreciate the $2. If you're the one who left the thing about where in the Bible, brother, you find it, okay? Opportunities, man. They don't come every day. And, your visibility, the fighting has given you visibility. The fighting has helped you. It's about ruined him, but it's helped you. And you got to look at it as he'll do it just to spite Anton. But just like Anton, you don't need him. You don't need Corey. You need to be in those offices. Once you're in those offices, it's about you. And a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people, and you're not going to believe it, but Nikki, I remember Nikki, when she was doing freestyles, we talking about MySpace. I talked to her. I hit her up. Told her, hey, I think you can make it. She hit me back, please tell my manager. I called him up. He told me, okay, yeah. He was like, I said, hey man, why don't you send her down there? And we're not gonna get into that. But anyhow, I hit her back. I said, I called him. She said, thank you. Thank you so much. I said, no problem. And if you ask her, I think you know her, right? Ask her. if you think ask her. Ask her. I see a little of that in you, Mika. I see the same thing. I don't know necessarily hip hop, but I see that in you. I think you got it. I looked at your Instagram. I think you got it. And I think Corey, and like I said, you don't need him. But I think this is an opportunity for you to go forward. This is an opportunity. And, they don't come every day. And I've seen female rappers who they never got any momentum. And they tried. And they just never got any momentum. They never got an opportunity. Nobody really picked up on them. But they tried. Nobody picked up on them. This is a wonderful opportunity. Look, you'd have to have a mature discussion with him because he says some things that he says some things that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's up to the person, but he makes the offer, but within the offer, he says some things that may be disagreeable. I don't know. That's a conversation that has to be had. But yeah, I would say this: you don't necessarily need him, but he can help you. You accept the help, but you don't need Corey. It's a stepping stone to get to the next place. Once you get yourself cemented, you can live the life of your dreams. You don't have to worry about an old, dusty nigga trying to eat off of you, using you on his platform to get people to look. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And it's about self-respect, because Corey can put you in places he can't. And I'm not talking about some small, you can't go by Corey. Corey knows the people. You can get in the office because of him. And you can network. And it's up to you, man. I mean, that's up to you. You can stay on a panel. You can stay on a panel and listen to a dusty buffoon babble and blather and argue. And that whole Fox News thing, Fox News, they see this. The people at Fox, because he's been on those shows, they see that Fox News contributor. They see what's going on. They see this. And they're not happy about this. They're not happy at all. And life is about choices. Life is about choices. What choice are you going to make? I've been doing this too long, Mika. I was the guy that sort of, I mean, Kevin did it, but I was the one that basically told them that they needed a mascot or a central figure. And within 3 days, it became Kevin. And there was a lot of anger behind, but that's different. There was a lot of people got in their feels and mad, but they can't do what Kevin can do. A bunch of people got pissed off when Kevin took off. He became the face of the manosphere. He took off because he can do what others can't do. And since he's passed away, you tell me who else in this manosphere, who else in the manosphere, who else? Who? Who? Look at the Hodge twins. They can't go anywhere, but they're on YouTube. They got 2-3 million followers, but they've ruined themselves. They really can't go anywhere. From a standpoint of socially, where can they go? They can be on YouTube. They have to be ultra extremists or they won't be accepted. They won't be believed. They can't be black and a moderate. And they found a place, YouTube, but they can't transfer that into pop culture because of what they say. You look at Ice Spice. Ice Spice was in SpongeBob. You see that Ice Spice started out as a rapper, and many people don't even think she's good at that. But you know what she's able to do? Network. Money, movies, money. People mess with her. People like Ice. They like the way she markets herself. When you take a look at the Red and the Suki Hunter, they're ghetto trash. They'll never be anything more than rappers. Got to step up, man. I'm looking at what Corey did. I say it's a wonderful opportunity. It's a wonderful opportunity. I mean, that's up to you. You don't have to take it. Be loyal, and you can stay on those panels, and you can get exploited. Because why you think those dudes? Come on. You think come on. You can get exploited. That's up to you. I've been in the business. I know what happens. And look, at the end of the day, sometimes people can only take you so far. You have to move. It's up to you then. It's up to you. Don't let this moment slip by. Hold on. Let me get this video out. Fair use. It ain't that long, is it? No, ain't no long video. Okay. Woo, man, I gotta be careful. Bruh. And that was the thing about Kevin. Kevin could do so much more. Kevin Samuels was more than YouTube. Once Kevin took off, he was in talks with B.
Knows what she's talking about.
I personally, I think Kevin, if Kevin would have lived, he'd be right on in the same conversation with Steve Harvey. The things that Steve Harvey is doing, hosting the West, whatever that song, I don't even know, hosting that little game show. What is that? The price? What is that game show? I don't even know the name of that thing. I think I think the networks looked and saw that Kevin could be Steve Harvey's replacement. Steve's almost 60 years old. These opportunities come once in a lifetime. Family Feud, thank you, sir. And that's what the money is. The money is not in hardcore conservatism. It's in the Family Feud. And if you look at the people who do get that type of money, that type of bread, they're white people. The Megyn Kellys, the Sean Hannity, they're whites. Show me the black who's getting $45 million a year. Matter of fact, they got rid of Candace Owens. Now, Candace has a couple of million on her social media. But who knows, man? You don't have to do it. We're going to talk about it because they brought it up, and it's interesting. And I've been around, and so I've seen. I mean, a lot of times people turn that opportunity down. It doesn't come back. They wind up just on a social media channel. They don't get to do major films with I Love Speed. They don't get to be around that. They stay on you. They stay stuck on a panel on YouTube with a dusty nigga who would be raking my fucking grass if it wasn't for his Google money. He would be changing my oil. So here we go right here. Check it out. Fair use, fair use. Fair use. The Corey Holcomb exchange last night.
Out though, so she.
Hey, but shit, we gotta do that more often, niggas. 22,000 people in this motherfucker right now.
Hey man, that's what happened when you
22,000. That's some numbers there. That's some numbers. 22,000. 22,000. That's good.
when you deal with mess, but I ain't tripping on the shit. I just wanted to make sure motherfuckers understand. I ain't had nothing but opportunity since that happened. I was on the podcast with Cam this week.
Oh, is that right? Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
We filmed something. I think he said come out next Tuesday. I was
Hear that? He knows the right people. Cam Newton. Cam Newton can propel you into mainstream society. Dion, they can get you there. You got to get through certain doors. These guys can open doors. Some people close doors. When you look at an Anton, he closes doors. When you look at a Corey, he opens doors. But this is the thing you got to understand about Corey. You know, this is the thing. Corey's 57. You got to understand this about him. You can go places he can't. And that's the whole point. It ain't about where is he, which, I can't do it because no, you can go places he can't. There's a lot of opportunity, man. And this would go to any female, any sister, any woman who needs some help. Don't let people suffocate you. Don't let people smother you. And be hip to these people. Be hip to their bull. This dusty hustle, a thirsty dust bucket, putting women on his panel to get people to watch it. Come on, man. This is called business. That's what buffoon can't think of doing that? But this is opportunity, man. I mean, Corey can do what he want to do. He got 22,000 in the box. He's about to do some work with Corey. I mean, with Cam Newton. Cam Newton's got over 1 million. Cam Newton knows people. Cam Newton can open up doors. Cam Newton can talk to these networks. We got Netflix now. You got all of these. You got Amazon Prime. I've always said that's going to be an opportunity. They're going to need a sideline reporter for Amazon Prime. There's probably $500,000 in the beginning. And if the fans and the people like it, that's even more money. But you got to know the right people. And that's what it's about. And I'm been doing this, so.
And he pitched the show at me.
Oh, really?
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, look, my licks ain't stopping, man. I left this motherfucker and got ready for my show in Vegas. I had a show in Vegas Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, how many people in the chat?
Shit, 22,000.
Okay, it's 22,000 in the chat. And this ain't our best show because we talking about nonsense. But I'm saying, like, all them guys that ain't shit are looking for a way to kick up dust so they can be in the algorithm. All the bitches that ain't shit. Once that you're not in demand, how do you stay in the game? Your boy right here, I keep rising and licks are coming without Hollywood. Motherfuckers in the streets recognize what I do. Yeah. If me and you had any type of disagreement, there's no way I'm running up in your face.
No.
Because you want me to tell you why?
Right.
You a man.
Right. And we have had
and I know what happened when you clash with a man.
Yeah, fair use. Come on.
Man.
Right.
You think if me and Nail had a problem, I'm going to run up on Nail?
Right.
Nail is a man. Nail ain't finna take it like old boy did.
Right.
This LA, homie. You think you got a pass to come back here after saying that? Homie, I know these boys out here. These boys out here operate in chaos. It ain't supposed to make sense. That's how they do it out here. I found that out when I moved out here. Because I was like, well, why they... And this one dude, when I did this movie, I forgot his name. I think his name was Big Slice. OG nigga from out here, ain't no joke. He was explaining to me. He said, that's how we do it out here. We operate in chaos.
Man.
Chaos. So I'm just telling you, you think you got me. Homie, you dissed more than me. This building was built off the backs of brothers who got it in the streets of LA. And you came up here disrespecting and bragging on it. If you knew who walked through these doors and went up them stairs to smoke with the people who founded this place, you wouldn't have did that. But I'll let the streets show you. You can't perpetrate like you tough on the video and not get them motherfuckers gonna come see what you about, homie. I know they are. I don't know nothing about it. I just know these niggas out here done some shit where I'm like, well, and they be like, that's how we do it. It's chaos.
Straight out, yeah.
So good luck to you, Lane.
Now, he says some things that may be considered inappropriate. And that part of his statement, that was more connected to the streets. That was more connected to, he believes that Anton's discussion with him was interpreted as disrespect to that community. He felt that way, and he says he knows those guys. You say you came in there and you bucked and bucked. There's going to be a problem when you show up to LA again. That's what Corey is saying.
What's the girl name again? Kiki or something?
Who?
The broad who was with dude.
Oh, the chick. Shit.
Abe said it. I don't know.
Man. Oh, Mika. I'm sorry. Mika, I'm talking this shit, but I saw you talk. I saw you talk, Mika. I know you know what's up. The way you left out of here and you wasn't saying nothing, I know you know what's up. Work the lame. You ain't got to stop fucking with the lame. But what I'm saying to you is this. If you looking for a real lick in life, I'm talking about some knowledge on who to be for real. Not that fake shit. Come put in work with a real nigga. Don't talk around it. And don't be shy about looking for this knowledge, because I seen it in your eye. You want this knowledge. Come get it. I didn't look at you because I knew you was with the little lame. Get your hustle on the butterball, nigga. But what I'm saying that, and the reason I'm saying this, because the nigga played himself like a bitch in front of me and you. He let a nigga run up on him in front of you. In front of you.
He's making a good point right here. I felt that was deliberate. I felt that was deliberate. He attacking Anton in front of the female that Anton brought with him. I felt it was deliberate. It was symbolic with disrespect. And now it puts in question you, because you're going to be judged. They're going to say you hang out with niggas like that who get punked out. That's what's going to happen. That's just what's going to happen. Bitch niggas who get punked out. You hang out with dudes like that? Yeah, and that's going to shut doors. Those are that's called closing doors. One guy can open doors. Now, look, let's be for real. Corey, he's 57. I mean, but he knows the right people. That's the whole thing. Now, I don't know about the other stuff. I'm only speaking in the sense of helping a career. I can't speak about the rest of that stuff. When he starts talking about other stuff, I have no idea. I'm not even suggesting something like that.
You can never fix that. You waiting to say it. Say it and get it over with. Tell that nigga. That's why Corey was gonna beat your ass if you would have said that shit, nigga. Tell him so we can begin what we trying to do. I'm not saying I'm crazy about you. I'm just saying I know you are looking for some knowledge I can give you. And even after we ain't together no more, you will always be free mentally. Come get this knowledge from a real nigga. God damn it, now you got to lay down. You got to lay down.
That right there, yeah. I mean, some people might say, hey, look, this is his thing and stuff, so.
But I ain't gonna take up a lot of your time. I can meet you. Say you live in D.C. I got bitches in D.C. I'll go see you before I go see them so you get the best of me. Don't be scared to stand on it. Come get it, girl. I'm here for you. God damn it. I know you work that ham sandwich. God damn it, shit. I'm gonna have you get some for me. Because like he said, he got money, I don't. Yeah. I ain't got no money, dude. But if you got money and you fucking with me, guess what that means? I got money too, nigga.
Oh my God.
Did you see what she said? And Miss Daniels, listen.
Yeah, this is more disrespect. He shoots his shot at the guest that Anton brought. Now he shoots his shot at Anton's wife.
God damn it. I know what I said might not sit well, because I talked about the offspring you had with that thing. I know you can make a better looking baby than that. I'm willing to show you, goddammit. I will take vitamins to make sure I shoot to the spot where the cute baby at in the back of you. Y'all come see me and leave that little runt alone. I'm the man. Ha ha! You won't be crashing out on the internet, Miss Daniels, talking about, I don't know what about him. And I'm going to hook your wig up, and I'm going to knock it down where that other hair at. This is 5150, homie. This ain't that nonsense. It's real life. Even though people would say I'm joking, you know it's real.
And he's saying that with what, 25,000 people looking at him with execs, other comedians, maybe Kevin Hart's looking. It's very possible Jay-Z, the BET, the president of BET's watching. We see now with Fat Joe and the Netflix, maybe Fat Joe and Jada Kicks. 25,000 is a lot of eyes. It's a lot of people watching. And he's saying these disrespectful things. He wants to sleep. I mean, he wants to, sleep with this man's wife and create another baby. And he's deliberately doing it because he's challenging this dude because he's on the other end talking all that tough talk. I see opportunity though. I think Corey knows a lot of people. I think Corey can open up a lot of doors for someone. I think that you jump on this opportunity, you get into the right offices. I look at, we're doing the NBA now. I look at them, and that's a lot of money on that. That's a lot of bread on that. And once again, the whole ice, I see the lotto. I think the lotto thing, I think that she's being paid. I mean, she's got a campaign to push her. But she really has nowhere to go. I'm saying other than the hood. If you want to be king of the ghetto, there's just so much more opportunity out there. The whole Nicki Minaj, she did a season of American Idol and they got rid of her. She did one season and they got rid of her. And with that Mariah did a bunch of seasons. And it's about making good decisions. And this is an opportunity of the lifetime. You should seize this.
You don't have to be suffered with no little bitty man walking up to multiple men talking about dick sucking. That's a sissy. That's a sissy. I'm telling you.
Man.
Interesting, man. Corey made the on his live, he said now his live went 2 hours and 50 minutes. And this is just a portion. There was a lot of commentary about the disagreement or the confrontation. There was a lot of commentary on there about that. But he did make a plea for Mika. And then he said, he was obviously insulting him. I don't think he was serious about the wife comment. But you did go there, and I'm sure you was going there for a reason. And this guy, like I understand that's on, but this guy can help the right person get to where they're trying to go because he can get you in places you could never get into. And I wouldn't be too quick to turn down this offer. But who knows, man? I mean, maybe you'll just stay. He said, I was on Corey's side, but now he's going after this man's child and wife who had nothing to do with their beef. Yeah, if you notice, I cut that off. Yeah, you're not going. I saw that, and I'm not going. It was real disrespectful to attack the man's kid like that. So I didn't. I'm not going to put that on there. And I don't agree with a lot of stuff Corey's saying. I think Corey can help a lot of people. If you're a YouTuber, I think he can help you a lot. And I hate this. I've been fighting this. And I know Darlene has been there and she's got to feed her family. But just that, if you somebody on YouTube, they need a replacement for Darlene. She's out of sync with them. And, anybody who listens to that, yeah, she's got she needs the job and all. Okay, acceptable. But she doesn't mesh. She just doesn't mesh well with them. When you look at Cameron and Mace, they went and found the young lady and she meshes with them. It's like a conversation you would hear anywhere with people who are able to communicate and mesh well. But who knows, man? Like I said, it's who knows, right? He said, if I was Anton, I would keep silent and just watch at this point just to see what the women do. It's always interesting to watch how women behave. Yeah, women, what's the whole hypergamy conversation? Women are hypergamous. Women tend to go where the money is. Women stand at the finish line and they pick their men. And it does come down to who can help you more. That's what it's about. What's the whole point? Who can help you more? And Corey can help. Why you think Anton went down there? Why you think he went down there? Because Corey can help. And I'm not in any kind of way saying Corey is Mr. Perfect and, but he's a stepping stone to get to where you're trying to go. When you want to get into those, when you say the Michael B. Jordan community, when you want to get into that world, you can get to that world. He's not in that world, but he can get you in that world. People on YouTube, most people can't get you in that world, but he can. The Beyoncés, she's having a 100 members only private listening party. He can get you in that. And that's how you make it work. That's how you make it work. If you just stay on YouTube and sit on a panel, and you got Anton in one of those panels after he'd been bitched out and punked out, who's believing that? Who's believing all of that stuff? That's going to interfere his so-called Christianity, which he is not. That's going to hurt his ability to influence, right? Fox News. His conversations about Barack Obama. Man for man, who's the better man? She said she forgave Corey too. He said he saw the video. He said he looked out there and he saw the video. And he was making an appeal to her that he can help her. Or she can, move, do her own thing. But I seen her Instagram. She's sitting down with a lot of celebrities. And a couple of those guys, I had to go and look at the page. A couple of those guys, big time. I think Dave Chappelle's on there. Okay, yeah, now that's the person you're trying to get into entertainment. Kevin Hart. These guys can open up doors. See, I'm not talking. I don't know the other stuff. That is up to a person's, but I'm talking about getting a person to the next level. Yeah, if you want to get into the entertainment, those people know when. And another thing about those people, when they call someone, when Kevin Hart calls someone, it's not going to go to voicemail. It's not going to, that person's going to pick up that phone. Dave Chappelle calls Netflix. Guess what? They're going to pick up that phone. And these guys are all branched out. They can find numbers to whoever. So no, for me, it's like an opportunity. And I said the same thing to Nicki Minaj. I was like, you're better than this DVD stuff. Seen her on a hip hop DVD. And I said, I think you can make it. She had a profile. I think it was on MySpace. Went to her profile. She was, man, it couldn't have been no more than 5,000 followers. If that, might have been less than that. Might have been like 2,000. She was unknown. She was doing freestyles. Hit her up in the inbox. She hit me right back. She said, please call my manager. I called her to say, hey, look, no, I'm not no dude that's like, and I called her manager. Her manager called her to confirm I had called her. And she hit me back up. Thank you. And she said, thank you that you believe in me. I see a little bit of that on your Instagram. That seems like it's there. It seems like to me, you just need to be seen and heard by the right people. And I think Corey was trying to do it. It just went left. But I'm looking at the Darlene thing right there. And I know this nobody really wants to do this. And there's nothing wrong with Darlene. And do you believe them guys got 22,000? They don't really know StreamYards. That's fine. All that's fine. But yeah, I think the 5150 show would be even better with a younger person who's basically doing what Darlene's doing. And I know that they have a relationship. She's been there for him. Friendship. They're cool with each other. I'm just a guy on the outside looking in, man. She just doesn't mesh. She doesn't mesh well. But who am I, right? Who am I? Here we go, right here. Fair use, here we go.
Like, that's how we do it. It's chaos.
Let me get away from that to...
Abe said it. I don't know.
Man. Oh, Mika, I'm sorry. Mika, I'm talking this shit, but I saw you talk. Mika. I know you know what's up. The way you left out of here and you wasn't saying nothing, I know you know what's up. Work the lame. You ain't got to stop fucking with the lame. But what I'm saying to you is this. If you looking for a real lick in life, I'm talking about some knowledge on who to be for real. Not that fake shit. Come put in work with a real nigga. Don't talk around it. And don't be shy about looking for this knowledge, because I seen it in your eye. You want this knowledge.
Yeah, and she did go up there, and she was, if she would have been on the panels, if he would have allowed it, information would have been exchanged. And people do. Let me tell you, that's a part of the business, man. You get cut out of the deal. People do that all the time. You can say it's not right morally, but you can't look at it like that, because it's not about that. And I was telling you the story about this these rappers, there was 3 of them, and they they went to a major label and they was trying to sign a deal. They went to a major label and they was trying to sign a deal, and they performed. And they performed in front of the artist that owned the label and some execs. And they watched them and they said, okay, go have a seat outside and we'll let you know. They said, hey, good news. Well, bad news for the group, but good news for you. They picked one guy. They said, we think we can do a deal with you. We think that we can put you on as an artist. And you can be what we're looking for. But I'm sorry, we don't need a group right now. Now, what's he supposed to do? He accepted the deal, man. And right now, as we speak, that guy is making money right now because of that. Because he got an opportunity. He got inside. They put out a couple of albums. He networked. He met people. He became, people knew him. They saw other things came open. They looked for him. He came. And look at him now. If he'd have been beholden to those guys who were saying, hey, we're in a group, if he'd been beholden, he'd probably be like them. They're still in the ghetto. He said, Corey is insulting Mika. He isn't seriously offering her help. He said she got to lay down to get down. Yeah, on that one, yeah. And I don't know. Now, you have to talk to Corey about that. I would say the offer, and who am I to say that he's not being serious? He might be serious. So that's what I'm saying, You could make the statement he can't be serious if he puts that in there. But then again, you don't know. I mean, it depends. Some women do that. And these are conversations that's had behind the scenes. These are not conversations for social media. But once again, I don't know Corey. You would have to talk to him. All I can do is speculate. She said, I have comprehension skills. He said, I didn't ever say he didn't say it. You got comprehension skills, but do you have, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I heard what he said. I don't know, man. But a lot of people, we saw with Kevin Samuels, people come on YouTube and they use it as a platform to go to the next level. It happened for him. He had a season with Atlanta, and clearly they had plans on taking him to the next level. I totally believe if Kevin Samuels was alive, he would be right there doing the same thing that Steve Harvey's doing. He'd be getting millions and millions of dollars. He would be doing things, especially with BT, loved him. He'd be working with BT, and we know BT is a branch to go to bigger things. Kevin had the ability to do more. Sitting on the channel on YouTube. I mean, if that's what you want to do, like the stream, man. They said it last night. They went live. They had 25,000 live listeners. And the live listeners held, they went almost 2 hours. Let me go see. That thing's got to be over 100,000 views. It's got to be over 100,000. It's got to be over 100,000 views. And ultimately, it comes down to, what are you trying to accomplish? It's just like when women dance. when women they script, what are they trying to do? They there to make money, or they just want to smash these dudes? You know, what's more important? If you're there to make money, you're gonna get up and you're gonna go talk. You're gonna go. That thing's sitting at 357,000 views. No. I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong one. Here it is. 130. 130. And he's not even yeah, he has for his yeah, he only goes what, once a week? It comes down to the decisions you make, man. I don't know about now. Would I recommend someone accept that offer with him saying stuff like, he wants them to sleep with them and stuff? I mean, that's something that you have to discuss. If now, is it Corey just messing around? That's something you'd have to find out. I know a young lady, she could sing. She sang in the church, and she went in front of an exec, and he kept trying to sleep with her. She refused. And he sent her a whole bunch. He showed me the emails. He sent her a whole bunch of emails. She went to Atlanta. She met with him. She left. Basically, he hit her up saying that he could do something, but she would have to sleep with him, and she said no. And then she showed everybody the emails. And this guy is a major producer. Now, I don't know, but she turned that down. And as we speak, she works at Wendy's. I'm not saying she should have accepted the offer, but it is what it is, man. Because, a lot of times you can even sleep with them dudes. That don't mean they're going to put you on. They'll say that. Women sleep with them and they still don't put them on. They still wind up at Wendy's. Said Mika went to NYU and can do much better than sleeping with Corey or Anton to make a way. She's just trying to grow her audience. She went to NYU, you sure? I've never heard her say she went to NYU. Let me drop the link down here. We're going to drop the link. Why don't you hit the link, luxury bucket list? Because we have to watch out for trolls. We get a bunch of trolls over here. We want to make sure you're not a troll. We want to make sure you're not a troll. Okay, wait a minute. I'm thinking, yep, that's a troll. Yep, that's a troll. Why are you doing this? Yeah, but you're a troll. Why are you? This is somebody I blocked, and I can tell. You don't know. I can tell. And I'm looking, and it's saying you're a troll. Oh no, hold on. No, yeah, it's saying it. Yep. You're a troll. And if you hit the link, everybody would know who you are. You're somebody who's been around here. You're someone who's been around these YouTube spaces, and whatever you did something and you've been blocked, and I mean, I don't know. If I get blocked, I don't really go back to those channels. I'm not going to be all up in the chat box and I've been blocked. I can tell. You see, you don't understand. I can tell. You don't understand that I can tell. Now, what do you guys think? You think Mika should, what do you think? You think she should stay where she is, or should she stay where she is, or should she find out just how serious this offer is from Corey? Because it's very possible, out of spite, he may offer her, hey, you could come on here and we'll talk about it. You want to grow your audience? We come on here and grow your audience. And me, I'm not saying that, look, I'm not saying that she should just do that. I'm not at all. And I have no problem with Darlene. Darlene can work there for the next 30, 40 years. I'm just simply saying, in my observation, she doesn't mesh well with those guys. And Mika would be the perfect addition to that group. But then again, I'm not going to, well, no, I'll just leave it at that. Hypergamy, yeah, hypergamy. Women are hypergamous. Women pick the winners at the finish line. He says if Mika goes on that channel, she's burning the bridge with Anton. I would say that's a private matter. I don't know. You see, the problem with that is people have to grow. You can't be with someone who won't let you grow. You got to grow. Same thing with the Jacksons. You remember the Jackson 5? Joe didn't want him to leave. Joe didn't want him to leave. He wanted to keep doing the group thing. Everybody, the execs told Mike, well, Mike, we think you can do even better by yourself. Off the Wall, that was the first album. No, it wasn't his first solo. He did another solo. He did another solo album. What's up with you? Yeah, so yeah, we have to see this moment. And I'm telling you, just like I saw, because it's not a lot of people I see this in. I see it in you, Mika. And you'll never probably hear this channel or this broad. That's fine. But I saw it in Nikki. I see it in you. I think you can surpass Nikki. But I don't know about your rapping stuff. So right now, NBC needs a sideline reporter. That thing starting out at 750,000, and all you do is talk for 15 minutes. So that's what I'm saying. It comes down to that. So, and it's a lot of times it's the decisions. And another thing, you can't be around people who won't let you grow. If they won't let you grow, are they really there to help? And someone who suppresses you, what kind of person is that? Look at this dude, bro. What's up with you, man? Why's this dude, bro? Come on, bro. What is wrong with this dude, man? I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm gonna try this. I know I'm gonna regret it. I don't know, hey man. If you say the wrong thing, you finna get blocked, bro. I'm gonna try this. Go ahead, man.
You talking to me?
Yeah, go ahead. You got something to add?
Oh no. I don't think it would ever I don't think there will ever be a show where Mika's on with Corey. I mean, they have two opposing viewpoints and it will look like a grift.
Yeah, no, you're talking about politics.
Yeah, but that's her niche.
No,
That's
actually, she can be. Okay. You're right. Well, no, you're right from a standpoint of being having that political position. But when you look at someone who's went to the show, why did she go to the show?
to grow her, according to Anton, to grow her audience.
Okay, you think Corey's audience want to listen to an extreme conservative?
If she look like that, they'll just watch it. If you ask the average black dude, would you want to look like would you want to listen to somebody that's on the hard right? They might ask, okay, what she look like?
I doubt that, man. No, I'm saying we was talking about Darlene. I think, look, because I say this with love. I have no problem with Darlene. But if you want to be for real, you're a businessman. This thing with Corey, you might have found your replacement right there. You bring her in.
They're not gonna replace Darlene, man. Darlene,
and she don't really fit with them though.
No, she does. She does. They need someone that. Let me tell you, I've been watching that show since I was in high school, and I'm 30. I'll be 32 this year. Like I've been watching Corey almost going on 20 years almost. Darlene is good because she absorbs Corey's how should I put it, his attitude, like his vocal, outlandish, bombastic like attitude. When I tell you, Corey, to be honest with you, he went nice on Anton because like when I tell you there are things Corey has said on that show that you wouldn't want to repeat. You wouldn't want to repeat in front of your parents.
But when you look at the podcast, right? And when you look at them and the ones that are growing, right? Look at the Mace and Cameron. They went and got whatever, I don't know her name, whatever, but they went and got her, and look at how they mesh well together. With the Breakfast Club and the Jess, they weren't meshing. So they went and got the other girl. She did way better than she was able to communicate the thoughts they have, etc. so much better than Jess. So that's a matter. So I'm saying, look, I don't really keep up with Corey. I just started really looking at some of his stuff with this Anton thing. Actually, if you want to be honest, I actually listened to more of Anton's content than I've ever did with Corey.
I used to watch the 5150 show like every Tuesday night until Zoe left, and then I was kind of like got disinterested. After Zoe left, because it used to be Zoe, Bobby Glanton.
Yeah. No, hold on. Stop right there. Yeah, that Zoe guy, come on. Look, hold on. Let me just make my point, brother. The show I noticed, and I've noticed this before, I've seen the little clips on Twitter, that Darlene, she would just not be able to mesh. And if you look at Corey, I could actually, if I'm not going to do it, it would take me hours to do it. I can show you tonight where you could see Corey was flinching because he was trying to do something. She would say something. And you could see how Corey was trying to say, hey, Darlene, stop interrupting me.
That's how it's always been like that.
It looked bad. It looked bad. If I was Corey, and all of this stuff, and despite Anton, if I was Corey, I'd offer her that position right there at 5150.
It wouldn't mesh well.
It'll be good for both of them. And another thing, it ain't even to say to be here for a year. It'll say within 6 months, you can get into the movies. You can get into whatever you want to do. The doors are open to Hollywood. The doors are open to Hollywood.
Mika would be Mika. You watch First Take, right? Mika would be like Max Kellerman. She would be good for the first 6 months because she brings a fresh intellectual aspect, but over time, it's gonna clash with a Stephen A. Smith like personality. Like
I don't think she needs to be there longer than 6 months. I don't even think I say 90 days.
90 days. You got to do more than that to get into Hollywood, man.
No, you don't. They know the right people. All right, man. If I tried right now, and I know it's going to be completely this analogy is completely different, but right now, if I wanted to be, if there was a position open for Deion, say Deion Sanders, he's making what 12, 14 million a year. He says, I need a personal assistant. I'm just giving you a hypothetical, right? I need a personal assistant, right? And just say, if right now I applied through myself, right? Versus applying through, say, somebody like Corey who knows him, who do you think's going to get the job?
For an assistant job?
Yeah.
I mean, men don't usually make good assistants, especially if you I hate to use this word.
Brother, are you keeping up with listen, I'm saying
Men
that
don't usually do well being an assistant.
if you
you gotta let me finish.
If you know someone, it opens up doors, brother. Why you missing the point? I'm just saying that he knows some people, and he can introduce her to a lot of people. He can do much more for her than Anton.
I'm gonna say this to you.
I'm not getting into the social side or whatever the allegations are. I'm not getting into that. The wages of sin is death. You can do what you want with that. But as far as actually helping someone get to they want to go, she's doing pop culture. Corey is the person.
You know when Corey was real mainstream, when he was on Black Jesus, and when he did a music video during the Pimp the Butterfly era with Kendrick Lamar. But the way that he operates, he doesn't engage. He can only tolerate what he calls the backdooria behavior so much in Hollywood. So he cultivated a little niche for himself where he don't have to engage with Hollywood if you don't want to. Because Corey started to bubble up because he was on shows, he was in music videos with Kendrick Lamar. He was doing a couple.
He was on Wild 'N Out, right?
Yeah.
So he knows Nick. You see what I'm saying? He knows people, man.
You're right.
He can put the right person in the right place, and he can do more for her.
But then again,
he can do more for all of them than Anton.
Anton's a grifting piece of shit, bro. Excuse my language. He don't even believe half the stuff he say. I wish I would have paid to be able to be on that show with him and Corey, because I would have debated him. See, it's easy to try to intellectually debate somebody like Corey, because Corey's a comedian. He's not up with the times and stuff like that. I would have pinned him into a corner. Like when he would have said, we have to join the Republican Party because we ever since Reconstruction, we've been Republican. I'd be like, oh, really? So I would have brought up about them Epstein files. So we should join the party with people that deal with children. See, stuff like that. I would have swiftly intellectually kicked Anton's ass.
Okay.
He would have never been able to, and I would have been so calm with it. I would have been chess moves, slicing and dicing this nigga. What he did was, soon as Corey had to just ask him, okay, why you don't say nothing about white men? Then it's like he basically threw over the table when he knew he was going to lose the debate. That's why he had to up the ante.
White men are victims of discrimination, right? That whole concept, right? Right now, who's the president? That's a white man. His cabinet is mostly white men. U.S. Senate is 95% white men. Or, I'd have to go and look exactly. It's up there. It's like 80%. And then the Congress is 80% white men. And how are they victims of anything? Now, I know that the conservatives push that, right? And I know why they do it. They do it to get votes. But I'm saying, if you want to be fair, if you're a serious person, that's absurd to even suggest they are victims in any kind of capacity.
Yeah. I mean, when the dust settles and Trump leaves office, they can't blame Obama. They can't blame any black politician or non-white politician. It will be on 3 to 4 people: Hegseth, Rubio, Vance, and Trump. You can't blame nobody else. When shit hits the fan by the end of Trump's term and the country looks like a circus, no one is gonna mention it because people don't want to say anything bad. But you gotta say, okay, we gave rulership and authority to a majority white administration, and look how the country turned out. No one's gonna say it, but I will, and I'm a conservative. But
well, you wouldn't be able to debate Anton. He's not going to.
Oh no, he wouldn't debate me. But I'm telling you, if I ever had,
he wouldn't be. It would be bad faith. He's not going to be honest.
Yeah, I know that.
Bad faith, so you won't be able to do it. And you know what? Let me tell you something. What you can't do. What you can't do. You can't debate a liar.
Yes, or somebody don't stand on nothing.
If you want to debate someone, they can't lie, and that's part of. If you've been in debate clubs and stuff, they lie, you lose. You can't debate. That's why they don't want to be fact checks, because you can't debate a liar.
Right. Like the man said, "Oh, we kidnapped Maduro because of the drugs," and I'm like, bro, if that was true, then why did Trump pardon the ex-Honduran president who was a known drug kingpin? And most of the drugs that are trafficked into America, 50% of it comes from Mexico. Right? So it's like he don't know what he's talking about. He just talks out his rear end.
Well, I actually support the Venezuela thing because why not? At the end of the day, you're going to wind up having their population come in here and stuff. So why not get in there? And also, they're not even efficient at getting the oil out.
Now, here's the thing. See, now here, if Anton said what you said, I would have no issue with it. But it's the fact that people trying to cover up what it really is and trying to simplify it as though, oh, we're there to liberate them and we're protecting Americans from drugs that are being flooded into the country. It's BS. It's like don't pee on me and call it rain. That's what I'm saying. If someone said what you said, I'd be like, you know what? Hey, it is what it is. It's a part of the game. But don't tell me that we kidnapped a president because we didn't like the fact that he was smuggling drugs into the country, into America.
Well, and they didn't like the country, right? They didn't like the way it was being run. And on top of that, they was going to do the deal with China. They didn't like that. And they said, we'll just go there. And see, this is what you got to understand about Trump. Trump is a businessman. He don't like all this, I gotta wait till I get permission from Congress. I gotta wait until I gotta wait. He don't like that. He said, well, let's do it now. And then he'll just say, hey, well, then they'll have to sue me and challenge me. And most presidents, 90% of presidents don't do that.
But here's the thing.
They wait until they get, approval to do this stuff.
So I've been nonstop listening to a lot of like Bloomberg Report, Times, a bunch of other like and other non-Democrat or Republican news outlets, right? What you said is true, but here's how it backfires. Trump is trying to get rid of Jerome Powell, right? And instead of just letting him serve out his rest of his tenure, he's trying to federally indict the man so that he can get him up out of here. Mind you, Jerome Powell is head of the Fed. He's the chairman of the Fed, and his term is going to end in May. All Trump got to do is wait another 4 months. Not even, 3? February, March, April, May? Yeah, 4 months, basically. All he had to do is wait for. Now it looks bad because like, okay, you're trying to fire someone that's nonpartisan, right? And you're trying to get them on trumped up charges. Same thing that happened to you where they were taking you back and forth in the court.
Yeah, well, brother, we got to stay on this topic about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, it's stuff like that. You see how I could go into detail about that.
Yeah,
that's why I would destroy Anton. Anton doesn't even talk about the Fed chairman. He don't even talk about them people in Gaza that we all talk about. He never mentions that on any of his videos. I would have killed him. Or the fact, yeah, but
well, what they need to do is replace Darlene, and it's not even just Mika, there are plenty of women. They need to look around YouTube, social media, and find a replacement, man. Because just I can show you, man. I don't have time to dig through that footage. That would take about 3 hours.
Just
for me to-
because something might seem better doesn't mean that it's gonna.
man, you can just look at Corey. You could tell they don't mesh well, man. I'm talking about doing the show. Maybe they're buds and friends and stuff, but when they do the show, you can see how Corey is. And you got to understand, a comedian, they have to finish their lines. You can't really interrupt the comedian. It throws
But it's
off.
always been like that.
It throws off the timing.
Let me tell you,
it messes them up. They have to. Jokes are about timing, and you have to deliver them a certain kind of way. If somebody keeps interrupting, that's gonna mess you
don't
up.
interrupt like that. You think she interrupts like that?
She was doing it tonight.
I think Mika would interrupt more not because she's a rude person. No, not because she's a rude person, but she's an intellectual. It's two different audiences, man. It's like trying to combine Comedy Central with like Fox News. Like it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It's two different audiences.
Oh, does she have political aspirations?
Yeah, more than likely, yeah.
Well, she's gonna run for office. Okay.
I wouldn't say, you know what? No, scratch it. I wouldn't necessarily say political, but I definitely could see her wanting to do some kind of correspondence at like for White House administration, right? I could definitely see her doing that.
That would be politics.
Yeah. So not a public office, but definitely a correspondent.
Oh, she could do that now, though.
Somebody said, what does Darlene really offer? Now, this is what I'm explaining to you guys. Why is it that we all watch basketball? Why is it that the Miami Heat didn't win as much championships as the Golden State Warriors, right? Even though you can argue that Miami Heat had more talent, it's because the chemistry. Just because you might have more talented, quote unquote, or more people that can do more things, but if the chemistry is not there, then it's gonna be clumsy. So you can have 3 superstars.
No, brother, come on, brother. We jumping way off. You keep you're
They're trying to say, what does Darlene offer? She's great chemistry. It's not.
No, she does. No, anybody who sees that show, man, that's like an old lady with those other guys. And I know
she's been on there for almost 20 years.
I know he's fit. Well, there you go. So there you go. That's you know what? That's their stuff. You're right. Let me shut up. I'm a nobody. But it just, in my opinion, my point of view, and like you said, she's been there 20 years. Why would they get rid of her? I agree. I just would think I think they would be I didn't get that impression. I don't really just keep up with his stuff.
Check this out. Darlene has a son from Ice-T. And when I was younger, I remember her son was not even in high school. Now that man is like a grown man. He's like in his mid-20s now. So like the show I remember when he graduated and everything, and they showed a picture of him, Ice-T and her at the graduation. Like she's been on for a minute, bro.
Okay.
And you gotta understand,
what do you think about Corey's offer to Mika?
I think he's just saying that in jest. But I mean,
you don't think there's any truth to that?
On whose side? Like on Mika?
Yeah, why'd she go down there? So I'm saying, why fly all the way down there?
Oh yeah, maybe I would I wouldn't be surprised. Like if things didn't turn out the way it did, I wouldn't be surprised if she'd be like, "Hey, you want to join on the show or something like that?" Like every once in a while, because Riva TV joined a couple times. But let me tell you something. Even though Corey's not from
hold up. See. Now go ahead, brother.
I was going to say, even though Corey's not from LA people are a little tight-knit. They're very, I don't want to say cliquish, but they just don't be letting anybody just come up in there. Like, very close-knit.
Brother, that wouldn't even apply to any woman. That woman be there to work, man. Everybody ain't, that.
No, they just don't allow just anybody to come up there, like.
Yes, they do. That woman's there to work.
No, you're not getting it. I'm talking about.
I'm not. You're right. Okay, yeah, you're right. If she
I'm a
decided,
panelist, not to work. You're talking about
if
working
she
like
decided to go there and sell drugs, you're right. There might be an issue. But that woman going there to work, why would a citizen who gets a job going to work have the people, local people, about? Why do they care about what's going on in 5150?
you've worked in corporate America, right? Or once or twice before. You understand, even if you're a great talent and you are capable, if you're not a company fit or if you don't are not a culture fit, the company's not going to keep you. You could be the best performing
So
person.
you just made a good case on why they need to get rid of Darlene.
No, Darlene is a good fit. When I was in college, right before I was about to finish my accounting degree, I used to ask like my tutors and mentors, like, what advice would you give me? They like, make sure that you're a likable person. They say it don't even matter if you know everything. Like, you don't have to know everything in accounting. They said, make sure that the people that you work with actually like you.
Okay.
So that matters more than her giving her information from the Republican conservative aspect of a woman. Like,
Well,
that audience don't even vibe with that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna say this, brother. You know what, brother? Because I don't know what's going on with you this morning, brother. Nobody's saying that anybody should go to 5150 and discuss politics. That's not really what they're
What is she
about.
gonna discuss then?
It says she went to NYU. She's diversified, right? She could talk about. She's pop culture. What's the big deal about politics?
It's because it will be like Megyn Kelly starting to talk about pop culture. It would just look weird because it's like
But Megyn Kelly doesn't talk about pop culture. She talks about politics.
That's what I'm saying, and Mika does too. You got to watch Mika's show. She's like almost like a softer black version of Megyn Kelly.
Okay, you're right. I've never seen it. I've seen her on a panel.
She's very articulate, and she conducts herself well. The show is not bad.
Okay, but you still have to explain why she went to 5150. Because I said that about Anton, because I was like, I'm familiar with Anton's content. I've seen Corey a couple of times, and I'm saying, well, why are you going down there? What do you expect? Why do you expect to be able to go there and do what you do on your channel, which is what he was doing? And he almost got assaulted and he got run out of there. Well, to me, I don't even see, yeah, well, pretty much. That would be like you going to No Jumper and you're talking about this is how you play chess. I don't think they're interested in that.
Them niggas don't care about that. They just want to squabble all the time.
You tell them, you say, hey, you can't move that piece. What are you doing? Move that. They're going to say it's going to fall into chaos, as he said.
The only reason why them niggas not fighting every day on No Jumper is because you got Adam 21. You got a white dude there to calm them down, because they could not have a host, a black host at 21 Jumper. Them niggas love to fight all day, every day. From what's his name, Crip Mac and 4X, 4 Extra, like them niggas are certified crash outs. them two Crip members right there, 4 Extra and Crip Mac.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where Mika needs to go. No Jumper.
Them some hood niggas, man. Let me tell you something about LA.
Brother, I don't want to talk about No Jumper.
Okay. No, I'm just saying in general with LA, like you'll see Crip members working at Whole Foods. Like it's gang culture is LA. Like it's like in the air. You'll see somebody with Crip tattoos working at the grocery store. Like
okay.
At working at the UPS, so you find out they're from they are Pyru. I'm so serious.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's gangs all over America, brother.
No, but it's different. Like these niggas, they have regular 9-to-5s, but they still like gang banging.
Well, they gotta feed their family.
Yeah.
They got gang members on the police force.
That is true.
Yeah. they catch him every now and then. They, you know, been on there for 3 years and they still in the streets.
Yeah. I don't understand why Anton is just he don't got no street sense. Like out of all places that you want to shoot the shit, like why choose LA? Like that's the worst place. That's the place you got to be on your best behavior. Cause it's so you can be stuck so in so many places. Like you trying to go somewhere and someone knows where your car is and they tag you and they stop you right before you get to the airport. Because I figured out where they were. I think they were in Pasadena. And Pasadena, like let's say he was driving out, like let's say he's probably close to like LAX or something like that. Like that's a good hour and change drive. Like someone can intercept you and pull your car over.
Well, see, this is where we're gonna have to just disagree, man. They can do that here. They can do that in St. Louis. They can do that in Mississippi. They can do that in Atlanta.
No, but like over there, depending on who you know, like.
Well, you're right. So that where are you trying to go when you go to LA? Are you trying to go? Where,
you could get touched up anywhere in LA. That's the.
I lived in California for a long time.
No, but LA.
Hold up. I'm not from California. I had no problems ever.
Yeah, that's because
and I dated a lot of women who were gang related. Or for all I know, they was in it. But I know their family was. And they never bothered me. But now I'm not a damn fool. I didn't get down there. We had no disputes. Just somebody that was dating their sister. So yeah, that's my interaction with that. I went to the park. They was all over the park.
No, I'm just saying.
Never
but
had one problem at all. All over the park.
You have sense. You have sense because you grew up. I'm assuming you say you grew up in Memphis. Like me and you got street sense to not just be a crash out like Anton did. Because Anton, if Corey was a grimy type of person, he could have been like, "Yo, so and so is right out here. Tag his car or something like that." Mm-hmm. And by the time he hit to from Pasadena, by the time he hit to Inglewood,
I'll never say this again because you're saying that could happen in Idaho. Okay. And also they're grown. You're grown, right? We're grown men, right? We have a right to defend ourselves. So someone who's doing that, it might not work well for them. And we don't co-sign criminal behavior over here. You know, you're laughing at that. That's not very funny.
No, I just think
Mic check.
Anton.
Yeah, I hear you, Buck. Hold up. Yeah, let him go for a while. I mean,
Anton is just clueless as hell. Like, look how many people have died in LA. How many black people just died just because they didn't quote unquote check in, right? Now Big U's gone and locked up, so none of that stuff is happening.
Brother, why you keep taking this conversation?
No, what I'm saying is that
Anton's gonna have to deal with what he's got to deal with. Now, that's what Corey said. He said you said a lot of stuff, and it was interpreted by the people here to be the wrong stuff to say. You got to deal with that. We don't want to hear about the specifics of what they do down there. We don't want to hear. We don't care.
I was just making the point that you can't just act a certain way in LA. You can't just be acting like that out of all places, because they will ship you out there.
Why do they? Okay, well, help me out then. Now because I am curious. Why do people care about what goes on at 5150?
No, what the point that I'm making is the way that Anton was acting, like he was big and badass and talking about, he said, "Oh, none of these niggas on these panels or over there." He's like, "I came to your city and no one wants to shoot the fade with me." Like, there are plenty.
But he didn't do that out. Now, yeah, they saw it online, but I'm saying he didn't do that in the streets of LA. He did that inside the offices of 5150. So that's what I'm saying. It's interpreted like
what I'm saying is he don't know the people that Corey knows.
Well, we know that, but I'm saying because he did that online in the offices of 5150, he violated the people in the streets.
No,
that's a question.
What
I
I'm
don't know.
saying is,
I'm asking.
Corey, he don't. I'm saying, Platt. He
Okay,
don't
you got to
know.
tell me why they care what's going on inside of business in LA. Why does that matter? What somebody's doing inside of business?
What I'm saying is, you don't know the people that Corey knows. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the place that they were at. You don't know. Corey could have just said, "Oh, I know where so and so is at the hotel." Have people wait there at the hotel to G check Anton. That's what I'm basically explaining.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the business aspect of it. What I'm saying is, you don't know when you're going into especially in a place like LA. And I'm not just saying it just to hype it up. I'm telling you, as someone that has family there, like, you don't know who people know.
I got you.
Yeah. You're going there acting like you're Billy Badass, like you can't be touched.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Well, go ahead, Buck.
Yeah, I just want to interject and just share my thoughts on this whole Anton versus Corey situation, man. I 100% agree with Corey, bro. Like, because I think Anton do be kissing them folks ass. And I think it's also monetary reasons behind it. He found a niche, and he's what is it? He's pretty much music to their ears. You know what I'm saying? When he says this shit, like, he's music to their ears, but he comes off as a dude who's kind of selling out. You know what I'm saying? And Corey is right. Corey punked him in that show. I watched it many times, and it was just a crazy work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how you gonna tell a dude, hey, let's go outside and let's go outside and fight when you got 4 of you, and you tell them, hey, I got my security team with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go outside and fight a dude with a security team. You know what I'm saying? It's like he knew what he was doing, and I felt like he came there for the clout. You know what I'm saying? The clout. He wanted the attention, and that's what it is.
Well, they had 25,000 live viewers. They're doing numbers that they don't normally even do. I don't know this whole week. I mean, maybe Anton had that amount listening to him. I don't know. But why did the girl go down there? Right? It was like, to me, she's interested, and minus which, I mean, that's their business, right? That's two people's business. So I'm not suggesting anybody, sleep with another person, right? But the offer to help makes sense to me. And she went down there, so obviously there's some interest. And she made the video appealing to him, and both she wants to clear some things up. And perhaps she wanted to clear up her situation. Perhaps she wants to tell the world, hey, I'm single, or I'm not with him. That opens up the door for someone like a Corey. But that's, on that side, I can't speak on that, but I can tell you that he can help her. He can help her more than he can.
Like, is she married or not?
I don't know.
People keep saying that she married. I don't know. Yo, if she's married, that is a bad look, man. Like, that's not good.
Yeah, Anton right now is looking like a fool, bro. Like, everybody is talking about it, and it's like, when I hear the conversations, man, and it's not looking too good for him. Like, he pretty much ruined every little bit of street cred that he had. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. From a standpoint, we know how women are hypergamous. We know they pick their men at the finish line. They pick, from a standpoint, I'm just saying, and I don't know, I think I've seen a couple of his stuff. I'm mostly, when I listen to Corey, when I used to, it would be his little shorts or whatever, mostly his little 15 minutes spiels, not necessarily his panels. She went down there. He can help her more than Anton.
Anton,
why don't she just take the offer? Like I said, I don't know.
Maybe she's thinking about it right now. We don't know.
Yeah, I can't speak on that aspect, but he was making an offer, and she would go further with being a part of 5150. She go further than she ever would with Anton.
Let me say this though. Anton broke, and I was looking at it right now. Anton broke 2 of the 48 laws of power. When you conceal your intentions, and law number 4 is always say less than necessary. Anton went on this whole press tour talking about I whooped Corey. I would have beat his ass. I told that nigga I was in his city. He was just on talking, yapping, which just shows you're trying to sway the what's the audience, or you're trying to sway the people to believe that you won the debate or you won the.
It didn't work. He did a whole week of that, and it was nonsense.
And the more he did it, the more weak it made him look.
Yeah, everybody said, but maybe there are people there who, he said yes men. Maybe he's around people who are yes men.
He is. Yeah. He doesn't realize his ego will be the downfall of him, because he can't help himself to be the center of attention.
I got you, bro. What do you think, Said? You hear me? Let me see. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
But one thing I kind of is like, not like 98% of the time, I kind of disagree with Anton. But some of the stuff he says about the passport bros, I kind of agree with. What you guys think?
Well, that came out late though. That came out late because he, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people, I see that now. A lot of people just stay out of stuff. They don't give their opinion. A lot of people said some things that were very negative, and then they recanted and said, "Okay, I get it." But the whole entire point about the passport bros has never been about the good guys. It's always been about the bad guys. And then they do have Floyd there. And they do Floyd. And Brazil did name them a criminal organization.
Let me add, I don't know who else was talking before, but why do you think the passport bros are wrong? Like, what do you?
I mean, to me, it's like, look at Brazil. What Brazil did. Brazil named the passport bros as a criminal organization. And it's like, if I was a passport bro, I would detach myself from even that label.
So I speak, not only do I speak Portuguese, I'll be in Brazil.
Are you considered do you consider yourself a passport bro?
Yes, I do. But I don't go there. I don't go there telling people, "Hey, everybody, I'm a passport bro." Like, no, people don't do that. I don't be like, "Hey, look, this is my passport bro licensed membership card."
Okay,
no.
So this is brother, you're risking, your life going to Brazil with saying that openly on the open panels that you're a passport bro.
Bro,
Brazil just named the passport bro as a criminal organization. Why would you do that?
Bro, let me tell you, I'm fine, and I have friends in Brazil. I have friends that are Brazilian and American in Brazil, bro.
Well, I
plan on moving there, hopefully, God willing, by the end of the year. I'll be fine.
The criticism has never been with the travelers who follow the customs and the laws. The criticism is with the ones who don't. And it's just simple as that. Fair, unfair, they've already done.
Agree.
So I don't
agree.
We gotta. I would have to. And Buck, you the one that gave me your email, right?
No, I think that was a different person.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah,
That was
right.
Dave.
Where are you from, Buck?
Brother, look, man. You gotta understand. I have to stay. If I put a thumbnail up, I gotta talk about
I'm sorry.
thumbnail.
I apologize. No, what I'm saying is, I think it's hypocritical for Anton to be talking about the passport bros when you got the Epstein files issue with Trump. Like, that to me is like you living in a glass house, bro. You can't single out one black man because of what he's doing.
America has to make up their mind about that,
but I'm saying he's supporting pushing Trump, but it's like that's
he can support who he don't have. Hey man, he like Trump. He like Trump. He don't have to care about criticism of Trump. If that's who he like, that's who he like. It's a free country.
No, but the way he was going, I talking about these niggas are weird. They out here messing with little children. I'm like, bro,
That's his
like,
opinion of the. What is
no,
what
no.
are we doing?
What I'm saying
man?
is, you can't say that.
Yes, he just
And-
did.
I'm just saying is what I'm saying is, and it not be hypocritical. It's hypocritical. You going in on a passport.
It's not.
Trump is trying to hide the
we've
file.
already. Floyd went in on the passport, bro. So you guys got a Floyd problem. Once you guys solve your Floyd problem,
Floyd is not a problem no more.
nah, he still is on their news and in their media, and on their mind. You know.
Let me tell you, most people, if you go by the time it's Valentine's Day, no one is gonna remember Floyd.
Probably right, man. But at the end of the day, both you guys say that offer was not. That was in jest. That was just him. That was an insult, low key insult. The offer to you think so too, Buck?
Yeah, I think here's the thing. What's gonna happen? Floyd is gonna become. They're gonna use Floyd as an example. In Brazilian, because he got
about. Sorry, Buck. He was talking about Corey's offer to Mika. That's what he was talking about.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she'll probably take it. I don't know. What you guys think?
Wow. That would create issues with him, right? With Anton, right?
I don't think she would take it, but if she would,
girls are pergamous. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they will always go for the better man, whether you know what I'm saying, whether he's richer, taller, more handsome, whatever, etc., etc. It will always word on the street is like I was hearing that Anton Daniels is 5'5". It's like now I understand it's like why he kind of has that. It's like Anton, I feel like he used to get bullied in high school. You know what I'm saying? It's like he looks like the guy that used to get bullied in high school and just turn against everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I can see the anger he kind of has. So it's like, yeah, I think Anton's like, you can take his, I mean, somebody would take his girl, man, just to make an example out of him.
He's probably an incel.
Yeah, he's an incel, bro. He's an incel. Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I mean, this YouTube stuff, man. A lot of these guys, they pay actors almost to present an image, but it's their behavior. I saw a guy in the chat box calling Anton an incel. So
he operates like one for sure. Nigga talking about he's married, talking about he got hoes in different states and shit. I'm like, bro, sit your married ass down, goofy ass nigga, disrespecting your wife like that. That's like your wife.
I can 100% tell you. I can 100% she's just with him because of the money. 100%. There's no reason. You know what I'm saying?
He's just not even a nice person to be around. Like you could be a lame but have a decent personality, but he's just an insufferable piece of ish. Like he has to have people. He uses money. I used to always, not to use your name, but I used to buck against when people say, "Oh, money can't unlame you." But I'm like, nah. Like I used to think, not everyone that's like lame is their money makes them more lamer. But Anton is an example of that. Because I used to think, people always try to pick on people with money and say, oh, they're just automatically lame. But no, some people are lame and they use the money to protect them from their lameness.
And they try to, they condescend to people, and that's the world of YouTube. Somebody's got 200,000 subs. They don't have to do it. They condescend to someone who's got, say, 5,000.
You know what? I want to respect,
even though they're probably wrong, they just do it because they have the power to do it.
I want to give you a shout out, Platt. For now, I'll say, and I'm gonna give you your flowers. You're one of the very few, especially right before Corey just did this show last night. You're one of the very few content creators that didn't automatically choose sides with Anton because of politics. Because I noticed a lot of niggas were trying to rationalize what Anton did so that he could come on this show. Niggas that Anton disrespected flat out to their face. And
I didn't know that.
yes,
I don't know, man. I didn't know who I didn't know he was on a warpath like that.
And he had so many people on his show. I mean, Anton was he did like he was on 4 YouTube channels a day, like 4 or 5. He was when the next day he was on Jason Whitlock's show.
He didn't come to this one.
Yeah, but don't
No,
be surprised. Let me say this. Give yourself credit. Don't be surprised if he's listening right now. Because what he does is he listens in, and depending on where the crowd is swaying, he'll join on. Because he joined on a channel.
Well, first of all, he don't have to join here, but I do listen to his content. I did, and I didn't do the panel stuff. But
what I'm saying is he's listened to channels smaller than yours. So
okay, but that's up to him, man. I just have my opinion, and he has his. He can believe what he wants to believe. And if I was him, I'd take those threats about going to LA serious. I would. Especially if you're a married man and you got kids, you got to be around for your kids. I wouldn't play with that.
And I'm tired. You know what? I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, he went too far. He should have never talked about his wife and daughter." And I'm like, this dude said that he would beat the shit out of Corey.
Well, he's upset, man. Anytime listen, man, I'm a man. I'm trying to think about it. I'm being serious. Man, I'm a man now.
But if a man told you that
will you thank you. When a man gets punked, I'm trying to think about it. When has that happened? Now look, I was a child. It's happened to me as a kid, and it wasn't very pleasant. But as a man, I'm just saying I'm fortunate. I'm a grown man. Maybe people take that in. So no, the people don't run up on me trying to intimidate me. And that happened to him. And, and all that is the backlash where he's saying, why'd I let him do this? And why didn't I do that? And that's why he keeps doing it, because and that's what Corey was laughing about, saying, I didn't put no streams up. He said, this dude, no, he a punk. And he's trying to backstroke to try to save what's going on. And what I said is he did that because I said it. It's on the streams. You listen to the streams. I said he attacked him in front of Mika. I didn't say Mika because I didn't know who the woman was. I said he attacked him in front of that girl because he's sending a signal, because he kept bringing her up. And now we see in the stream, he made an outrage. He said, I saw your live, and I'm making a plea to you to let me talk to you. Now she went down there. It's very possible they can communicate. It's very possible, and they can do that outside of him. I hope for his sake she doesn't leave, because it's gonna make him look awful.
What up, Plant?
What's up?
Hey yo, so we are seeing a rise. You know what? Fresh and Fit did this first, where we are seeing the rise of panel pros. You know what I mean by pros? These panel pros, yo. They went from proing to get on panels, and I think that's what I think Anton won initially off the PR, but he took it too far, and now he's starting to diminish his win. Yeah, he's starting to lose his. So you got to know how to win, Platt. You got to know how to take a. You got to know. We talk about taking an L all the time. Sometimes you got to know how to take a win
or win and keep moving.
Keep moving. You got to know. Sometimes you got to know how to take a win and keep moving. Anton initially won. Now he about to mess around and give his win away because he don't know how to win.
But Pastor, this is how it goes, man. Normally, when you catch a hard L, you lose your woman. Normally, that's how it go, man. That's why you don't want to catch them L's.
But how you go from catching a win to a hard L? Because
what do they say, Pastor? You snatch the jaws of victory from defeat or something like that. I forgot how that quote's saying, but
I forgot how it go too, but whatever you getting at is what's actually happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that girl, that Nika girl, don't she ain't got no loyalty to Anton, cause she see that, you know,
Mm, mm.
he tricking for panels.
Yeah, but Pastor, if she leaves that group and goes over with Corey's group, he's gonna look awful.
That's what I mean. He can mess around and lose that Nika girl and mess around and lose his wife and end up on
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I don't know if he's gonna lose his wife over Corey. I
well,
don't.
not necessarily. No, it's not necessarily over Corey. It's a conglomerate of things. Corey just may be the straw on the camel's back. You know what I mean? Because this been going, man. He been disrespecting and going at his wife sideways for a long time. I remember that time that she was sick or supposed to have surgery or something like that, and he was streaming, talking about that more than he was actually being there for her sickness. And marriage is through sickness and health. Nigga,
Mhm.
you streaming through your wife's sickness and health. So it ain't just Corey, it's a conglomerate of
But
bad decisions that he has made for YouTube, tricking on
see,
YouTube.
but 5150, they know if you're bringing an attractive woman, young woman, you got to understand. You know, you say you Christian, right? Okay, if you take an attractive woman around a bunch of pastors, they're going to trust your word. They're going to say, okay, hey, who is this? This is your friend, okay, okay, and they'll be done with that. And they'll go while you're there. You'll do what you got to do. But when you go to 5150, they're going to assume you smash it. So that
Man,
part didn't work.
even
And
the
then and
pastors,
then and then just like you get robbed, just like you they take your wallet, they take your bitch. And I'm sorry, man. It's like he didn't know that. And actually, I've warned niggas about that. I said, man, you better be careful feeding these niggas. Because every time you come down here, you bring two girls with you. And you wind up walking out of here by yourself. I said, I wouldn't do that again, man. These niggas gonna try you now because they're gonna think you a punk.
I mean, we seen the same thing happen with Fresh and Fit. I remember playing, you know, I've been over here kicking it with you for a minute. Even though I be in the clouds a lot. You know, I don't necessarily hit the panel all the time. But you remember when you was cover Fresh and Fit and Waka Flocka, right?
Mm-hmm.
You saw how Waka Flocka took all the women on that set that night.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Corey is doing to Anton right now.
Wow. Wow. And remember, what we got to remember is Mika went down there. There's an interest. I would be comfortable if I was a man. I would be comfortable. I'd be comfortable if the woman, I said, hey, you want to go down? She said, nah, that's not my cup of tea. But she flew down there. She met him. He said he watched her. She never complained when he was French frying Anton. She never complained. She never said a word. And he said she walked out of here showing respect. Then she makes a video and to clarify her social status. Now, as a man, to me, if a woman, if you walking around talking about you ain't with me, said I'm gonna have a problem with that. Fuck you mean you ain't with me? Why is it so important for you to tell these niggas you're not with me? I don't give a fuck. Don't be telling niggas you ain't with me. If you walking around with me, you belong to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with you. What the fuck is that? And see, you gotta understand, Corey. No, and that Corey from the hood and all of that. We know how that shit goes. A woman who clarifies her status.
she choosing up on a
Yeah,
nigga.
that's disrespectful, man.
The bitch
That's
chose me.
mad disrespectful. Even if you smashing, if she keep telling niggas y'all not together, I'm not talking about an agreed upon thing. I'm saying what's wrong with people thinking we together? You see what I'm saying? You can clear it up, but why is that a problem? What the fuck you mean? How come everywhere we go, you keep telling motherfuckers you single? When we go to order food and the waiter come in and say, okay, y'all together. Yeah, we're together, but we not together. Hey, as a man, you take that, you're like, what the fuck?
Exactly. You laming me out. You using me. Yo, see, this is the thing about it, yo. And we seen this again. I'm gonna go back to Fresh and Fit. All them girls that Fresh and Fit paid for to go on that podcast, they benefited way more than Fresh and Fit did from that. Their OnlyFans subscriber count went up. Their money went up, their notoriety went up.
Hold on. OnlyFans. It's a bunch of OnlyFans models down there.
Yeah,
All those girls, all
most
those
of them
girls were
are.
Fresh.
No, I
All
didn't
of them
know.
were
No, man.
OnlyFans models.
I swear I didn't know. For real?
What? Yes.
Yes.
Like 75% of the women they have on that show are either sex workers or OnlyFans.
Wow, I didn't know that,
Yes.
man.
And
Let
their
me tell you why.
pockets.
Let me tell you why. Before you go, Pastor, remember when why you think Tommy got into a beef with that girl? They got into a fight because what Tommy did, Tommy made sex videos with the girl's best friend, he tried to get the other girl in it, but she was acting funny, and he smashed the light-skinned one, but didn't smash her because they couldn't agree on a payment. He made a sex video with the friend, and the other girl felt some type of way. And so when they went back on the show the second time, her and Tommy were beefing, and that's what led up to a fight with them. That's why Tommy got into a fight on Fresh and Fit show.
Exactly. That's exactly why they got into a fight.
I didn't know.
Them girls, he
hold on, brother. Are the ones on Cloud 9? Like the ones on Cloud 9, those are mostly OnlyFans chicks?
Yeah.
I don't know about that show.
Oh, but on his panel, it's 75%. So maybe four of them have OnlyFans. I didn't know that. I'm saying that 4 of them have OnlyFans.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Miami is nothing but sugar baby and OnlyFans workers. Like you'll see a girl that's a 9 or a 10. More than likely, she's either a yacht girl or OnlyFans, or she's selling it straight out.
So what do you think this girl that Anton running around with? See, I thought that this was at least a chick off a panel that he would, I thought it was like, island girl, one of them girls he normally have on a panel that at least try to show some love to him on the internet. He done went out here and got some chick from DC that none of us that know. We don't know this chick. We don't know her content. We don't know her frame of thought. He done went and got her and parading her around. He doing the same thing that Fresh and Fit were doing. He just trying to make it look Christian clean.
Now,
and it's not working.
And this is what I was telling you, Platt, right? Because I know, Pastor, you probably watch 5150 show a lot, right?
Well, actually, I watch. I don't watch YouTube as much as I watch a lot of these content creators.
You used to watch it back in the day a lot.
Yeah,
right?
Back in the days. Yeah. Nowadays, I just watch the normal people I watch on YouTube. Yo, I mean, clout chasing these cats.
So here's my point, Platt. Mika has pictures with Byron Donald, who is a senator in Florida. This is why I was telling you, Platt, that it's 2 different types of audiences. Pastor doesn't know me.
When you say that, they went down there. You're saying that,
yes,
but Corey didn't go there. Corey didn't fly to them. They flew to him.
Yes,
so they wanted to deal with his subscribers. So clearly they think that they're interested in what they're talking about.
But
Donald,
I told you it's not gonna work because Pastor, tell me if you agree with me on this. Mika's audience is like a Fox News, Daily Wire audience, and Corey's audience is more like a Comedy Central audience.
Nah, his is more Fox News, man.
No, it is absolutely not.
Well, she lists herself as pop culture, brother.
I'm talking.
Yeah. So Corey has a mix. Corey has, the stuff that Corey says about women and dating gives him more of a conservative audience, and then this Corey being Corey gives him that, like, that regular, what we call left leaning audience. So Corey audience is mixed, but I do agree that Anton and his Mika chick, they try to go towards a conservative audience while doing nothing but liberal shit.
Yeah.
You think conservatives want to see a big booty Latina?
No.
They say that big booty Latina stuff for jokes. In reality, they ain't trying to have no big booty panel prostituting woman representing them. They rather
Yeah,
have.
man.
Come on, dog.
And you know that they're into like OnlyFans. That is liberal. That's not conservative. If it was conservative, it wouldn't exist. There's no way to say you have a conservative OnlyFans site. The fact that you would do that, that's liberal.
The goal of Fresh and Fit show is to bash women that most niggas couldn't get. It's to humble the woman that would never pay attention.
What's the point of that? If you humble her, she ain't gonna sleep with you.
But that's
See,
how
I
that's
get it.
how square niggas think. That's how these goofy niggas think. They think they bring up Andrew Tate, a guy that actually has some clout with women, and it's like, oh yeah, they get to talk to women the way they wish they could, but these women wouldn't pay them attention if they were on fire.
Okay, hold up. What's the point in talking down to a woman? See, a lot of that stuff that they're doing, I hope these guys know what they're doing. Because you have to be the type of guy. You want to humble women and you want to talk down to them. Well, is that what you want? Because that don't sound like most men
Because
even want to have a relationship like that. There are men who have relationships like that. But
let
they're
me
not
ask you
the
a question.
common man.
Why is there a divestor space in YouTube? It's because
They like white men.
exactly, but they hate.
Well,
but guess what?
yeah, they more or less.
Their hate of black men is
Yeah.
stronger than their love of white men.
Yeah, you can make that case, yeah.
So if I can feed into that market, I could tap into that market where I know there's these group of black women that hate black men, then I'm gonna just feed into it and make money off of it. People will that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. These guys hate the fact, Fresh and Fit's audience hate the fact that these women ignore them. These are niggas that are maybe got like receding hairline, 5'3", don't look good in the face.
Yeah, but while they're doing their show, from what we understand, they're sleeping with those women. So they're actually, and they're paying them. So they're actually, I don't know about Myra. We don't know about him, but I know we know about Fresh. So it's like, it's crazy to me. They bash the women and then they pay the women and they feed the incels, and then they live off the incels' money while the incel stays being an incel.
Yep. So like Floyd, right? Like I see, I really been liking the work you've been doing on that. But like you saw how Floyd was more than likely allegedly part of a bigger ring. We seen that ring right here on YouTube in front of our faces. We know that if we know that majority of those women on these panels are working girls, then there has to be a ring of this shit. If Fresh and Fit can get all these working girls coming up on their panels, Anton can just grab a work.
Well, it's out. The secret's out, so people are going to do it.
It's out.
Yeah.
So did they give people like Anton a pass of dealing in that ring? How did he just meet this?
I didn't know he was on a panel with OnlyFans women, because that, once again, that's a contradiction. You say you're a Christian. You say you more Jesus than you are black.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus would not be on a panel of OnlyFans models.
Well, people can argue that Mary Magdalene was not his wife, Mary, but Mary Magdalene. Yeah,
she had an OnlyFans.
Some people argue that she was a whore.
She had an OnlyFans. Did she have OnlyFans?
Well, they didn't have. Well, she had a biblical OnlyFans back then. She probably was selling pussy for coins and shit back in the days. Robes, silk
for honey and grasshoppers.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, wheat, barley. No, that can be argued. But he didn't surround himself with a bunch of hoes. He had one down. He had one bad bitch.
I don't agree with that. I mean,
that's just
Yeah, you can't look. You can do what you want. You're a free citizen. You know that's liberal, though, don't you? This guy is. See, I don't even know that. That's liberal.
That's very liberal. That's very liberal.
Dealing with a woman who's not in a long skirt, with no makeup on, with her hair tied back, raising kids. They don't even want the women to work. Working women, that's liberal. Yeah, that's amazing. This dude got I didn't know that. No, I seen the panel, man. I didn't know those women had OnlyFans pages. What's up with you, Joey?
What up, Platt?
But
What's
you
up
know
with
who
y'all
knew?
fellas?
You know who knew? You know
Who?
who knew? Joey. He knew they had OnlyFans. He knows what they. He knows which ones got them. He been down there.
You did too, Platt. Don't try to act
I
like
ain't
you
been
ain't
down
know.
no only.
Yeah,
Not,
come on, Platt. We ain't about to do that. You ain't
I
about
don't
to sit
know,
up here
but you know you guys are
and
good. So
watch.
you actually think I should?
You watch Fresh and Fit, Platt. Come on. You watch Fresh and Fit. The women broke down their profession and they said, "I got an OnlyFans." They all. We knew
I'm
everybody knew
talking
that.
about Anton. They say Anton's panels have about 4 to 5 OnlyFans women on there. I never knew that.
Oh, Anton? Not all them
Did,
chicks.
yeah,
I wouldn't put it past most of them, but that's most women today. Most of them.
most women got OnlyFans.
Oh, low key, they ain't even busting nothing wide open.
Yeah, they changed the name. Oh, you're right.
They just take
No,
a
see,
regular picture.
see, Anton made his OnlyFans chicks the main character of the show, like that Island Girl, and what's the other girl that had a white, just claim to have a white husband, but do that OnlyFans shit. He made them the main characters. Fresh and Fit, well, technically, Fresh and Fit made them the main characters too. They put them center stage. They put
Yeah,
themselves on the outside,
yeah, but
and they asked them the questions.
do you think Mika should go and work with Corey? Is he a better fit for her, Pastor?
I think that she should be smart, work with Corey under the table, and keep Anton in her back pocket. She should be a strategic hoe rather than an OnlyFans basic one.
Oh wow.
Hold on. Mika has an OnlyFans?
I'm not saying she do. I don't think she does
Okay.
have an
I don't think
OnlyFans.
she
Yeah.
does. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, I don't
so.
think she has an OnlyFans, but she puts herself out there very
No,
sexually. She
I've seen
makes
her.
yeah.
No, not to me. I've seen her Instagram. It looks very respectable.
Yeah, it's chilling. I
Yeah.
saw it too.
Yeah. What about
Bro,
you, Joey? You think that Corey can do more for her than Anton as far as her future and her career?
No.
Oh, okay.
Corey don't like women. Like what he despises women. Look how he treat D. Like he been acting like this for years, talk like this for years.
You said no, though.
He's not going to do nothing for that girl, for that woman. Because at the end of the day, did you hear the way he was even trying to talk about her, about putting her on? I got son, bitches, like nigga shit. Like he ain't really trying to
Okay.
further her career.
nah, he really ain't. He said that a lot of women that deal with him after they done, they really ain't got nothing to show for him.
He ain't even putting D on. Like, what are you gonna do for her? D been sitting in the same spot for years, and she ain't even capitalized off of nothing.
Oh, Darlene. You talking about Darlene?
Darlene.
Darlene, yeah.
Darlene's too old.
Platt. But
Back in the days, Darlene had
Platt.
it though. She had it back in the days.
Okay, but now she doesn't have it. She's too old, and she really doesn't.
Platt, he didn't put her in position.
She doesn't fit with that 5150 audience. They need a younger person. They need a younger woman.
But Platt, he could have capitalized.
Mika would be perfect.
No, it wouldn't, Platt.
She would be perfect. She would increase her audience.
Platt? Have you heard Corey Holcomb? Corey Holcomb talk crazy all the time about women.
Well, why does she go, man? You guys are not making. To me, I'm confused.
You want to know why?
If he's such a bad fit and it's such a bad decision, why did she get on a plane and fly hours to go to his platform?
It was a moment, and everybody wants to be there on 5150 for that moment. Nobody wants to be there consecutively all the time and sit down with Corey Holcomb and hear him talk his bullshit all the time. Talk about gay men and women ain't shit all the time, Platt. He still got an audience, some low IQ.
And they went down.
I ain't gonna talk about all the people because I used to watch.
Joey, you're ignoring the fact that he didn't fly to them; they flew to him. So they obviously there was something.
That's what
they
I
went
just
down
said,
there
Platt.
for a reason. And from watching, listen, man, I look, just like I saw with Kevin.
Yeah.
Just like I give myself credit for Nikki.
Yeah.
We're talking about on MySpace or whatever, but I'm telling you right now, she would do wonders at 5150. I'm not talking about staying there. Give her about 6 months, and she'll get better offers.
Platt,
But,
no shoot home.
and another thing, as a woman, let me just say this because we got to understand as women.
Okay.
If a man don't want to see you grow, you got to get away from that man. If he gets in his feelings, if he knows he can't do for you what another man can, you got to think about it, man. But a lot of these women, they brainwashed and they stupid, and they're gonna pay for that.
Well, that's the reason why I think she should. That's like I said. That's the reason why I think she should stay and keep Anton in her pocket, not Anton keep her in his pocket. I think Anton is willing to take her on. Okay, so she didn't get on at Corey Holcomb show, but next time Anton go to Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock a thirsty. He had her pecan skin. He had a peanut butter skin, nigga. He have her up there. You think Jason Whitlock gonna say no? Nope. Jason Whitlock bring her on up here. Jason Whitlock had Pearl up there on his channel interviewing her.
Yeah, he was flirting with Pearl.
He was flirting with Pearl. He would be matter of fact. He was doing more than flirting with Pearl. He was being creepy.
Jason has already come forward and said his preference is white women.
But you think he ain't gonna let that he let that peanut butter come up there too?
Man, that's their business, man. I mean, but I'm saying I don't even know why we're going down that rabbit hole. I'm telling you, in my opinion, and I know what I'm doing, she would be better off going and work with Corey. Now, all that other stuff about sleeping with him and stuff, that's a grown woman. You know, obviously, I mean, that's some stuff that they have to figure out. But as far as what he's able to do for her, he can do more for her. It don't even make sense for her not to take this offer.
Cause she gonna only be on Corey channel. I think Anton can potentially take her to more channels.
He gonna test her. He gonna say little crazy remarks about no. That would be the dumbest thing she will ever do. Is either way she's in a catch-22 because Anton, he's a cornball. And then we got Corey over here. He just as much of a cornball that will throw her underneath the bus just because of an opportunity to prove a point. Look how he treat his co-host, the men, damn near. Darlene, every time Darlene even buck up at him, he talk crazy.
Look, man, maybe I gotta say it. Darlene looks old. She looks older than her age. When you watch that, when I watched it last night,
yeah,
you see Corey, and I know he's 57. Corey don't necessarily look 57, but Corey and then the Big Facts was there. She sat between them, and when you watch it, she looks like an old ass woman while they're putting out their content, and it's like a conflict. Cause I was like, wow, this is a bad. They don't have no rhythm. And I get it. He owes her. She took care of him, but man, she could easily get paid and be off camera, man.
But he called her a bitch.
Corey, if you're listening, you found Darlene's replacement right now. You found the replacement.
But you know what? So Platt, let's go with that, Platt.
Hold on, Pastor, real quick. Hey, Platt, did you understand how crazy it would look if that girl leave Anton, go to Corey after he just said, "You better take your bitch," and then he just.
But why did she go? Joy, you're ignoring. Joy,
that Platt. She went there because he was a fan.
You're ignoring that
she's a fan.
She went there, Joy. You're ignoring it.
And she wanted to be on the show for that moment.
Well,
Platt.
she'll solve
that
those problems.
moment.
Guess what? What Corey's saying is, you can come and get on this show,
but she wasn't on it. He told her get her the F out of here. He said no, she ain't getting on the show.
Joey.
Platt, come on.
God damn, man.
This is crazy.
Nobody can see this.
I can see Corey trying to make the play. I see Corey.
They had 25,000 live listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Mika comes on there, it'll be 35,000 live listeners.
Mm-hmm.
The things that she wants to accomplish, she can do. She can broaden her audience.
Yeah.
And within 3 to 4 months, execs, people who are producing shows, people who are looking for talent, they'll find her on 5150. So she would have accomplished her mission.
How many followers she got on YouTube?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, all right.
And
Yeah,
Corey
I didn't even look
Corey
myself.
said he needed a producer, right? So D could move into more of an executive producer role. Like, last night he was struggling getting the reels up. You know how on YouTube we like when we reviewing something or talking our shit about something, we got it queued up. Nigga, hit the queue it up, play it. So you know how you do play it when you trying to review something. You already got it queued up, ready to go. Corey struggled with that last night. He could move D off screen into that position and potentially move a Nika or Nika looking girl into that role.
Mm-hmm.
Now it ain't gotta be necessarily the Nika chick, it can be some other Spanish chick. But I definitely
It
think it
can
should
be.
be a Spanish chick.
It can be. That's up to them. It can be. But what I'm saying is that she came to the show. And everybody's forgetting that she came with Anton. Anton wanted to be on the show. Anton's an ultra conservative. Now, an ultra conservative with OnlyFans, but no, somebody just said there are no OnlyFans models on those shows. Because I didn't know that. 'Cause I was like, what? Yeah,
That
she
nigga lying. See, we know Fresh and Fit, we know they OnlyFans chicks, but they are
What
some
you keep bringing up? We're
OnlyFans.
talking about Anton.
That's where he was hanging around. That's where we get these panels of people from. Some of them chicks is on OnlyFans. The people in the chat, we don't know everything these women do. Shit, some of them got OnlyFans that be on them
I got
panels.
you, man. I got you. He took her down there. He wanted to be on there. They had 24,000. They had about 15 when he was there. He got kicked off. But Corey extended an invitation for her. So now she can hop on that flight and she can come back to the show and she can do what she wants to do, broaden her audience. And Corey, when she comes, you got to talk to Darlene, man. Don't fire her. Just move her off to the side. Let Mika, let Mika sit between you and Big Facts. Hey man, and get that 400,000 and get all of that money y'all gonna make, and let her become whatever she's gonna become. And and also you spited Anton. You took his bitch.
That would make her look even more crazier, Platt. That would be the death of her career if she ever did something like that, man. Like the optics.
Joey, let me do this, all right? Because I've done it and I've batting 1,000 with this. That would be one of the best things she can do. Yeah, Joy, that's not gonna hurt her career.
Platt, the optics, don't that look
crazy? She ain't even getting no heat for being with Anton. Look, brother.
Hey, Platt, hear me out real quick, Platt.
Anton's got to hold the L for that whole thing.
I understand that, but Platt, hear me out real quick. Just the optics of her going to that man's show after he done just talk crazy, disrespected her on his show.
Disrespect her.
You take that bitch, whatever he was saying.
Anton. He wasn't talking to her.
No, Platt. He was talking about.
You know what, Joey? You know what, bro?
He didn't say. He
Joey,
said her.
You know what? Sometimes you just want to argue.
No, Platt. I'm making a good point, and you got to hear me out.
No, you're not. He disrespected Anton.
He was disrespecting her too.
No, he wasn't.
When you tell him, next time you bring a bitch or whatever, like he was talking about her.
Anton.
Did you see her video, Platt? Her recent video, she was talking about it.
Nah.
You didn't watch the recent video of her.
I don't have the time. I'm not gonna listen to that fucking video. I saw that thing.
Well, Platt, you got to do your research.
I don't have no interest, man.
No, but how you gonna want all this stuff, but you ain't listen from her side, where she basically breaks it down from her perspective.
Hold up, she got an OnlyFans, Joey? Hold up.
No.
Okay, well,
I don't think she got OnlyFans.
Well, I ain't interested.
Oh, that's the only way.
I lost interest. I don't want
to be there,
man. I seen that a couple of YouTubers. They reviewed it. I could have added it to this. It's not necessary.
I mean, she just was talking about the situation and how she felt, and I respect the way that she ain't went on the deep end, because any other chick would have been, man, Corey, that bitch ass nigga. Like, she ain't do none of that. She just was like, she felt some type of way.
And that's what he said. That told him that she was interested. And we know women are hypergamous.
That don't mean
we know women are
means she's taking
hypergamous. We know women, they pick the winners at the finish line. Technically, Corey's in a better position to help her with her pop culture than Anton.
Anton is 24/7. I call it the Tyler Perry verse. Plat. Like he got a slew of women over there that he could put. She could have her own little sector of women, and they could just be on panels talking about BS in the pop culture, and she'll be better over there. Corey only streams one time a week.
No, she can stream, but she can stream in between. And technically, when you look at her, she's been with Anton. She's built up enough of his followers and supporters. She needs to mix them with Corey's followers, and then she'll have a solid platform. And we're talking about something that's going to last her for her life.
I don't understand why
she's got to grow up, though, man. She can't look. You got to move.
Do that.
Look, you need to move on. And I'm telling you, look, you'll thank me later. Don't even think about it. Just go ahead and go to 5150. It's going to make Anton look awful, but if Anton cares about you, he'll hold that L. But it's going to make you look great. Go on down there and sit in front of them 35,000 live listeners, live viewers, and within 3 months, count your money. You're going to have a bag of money.
Yeah, so that's why she's not going to do it. Because that shit that she got going on with Anton is they can ride that out way longer than 3 months. She's gonna have to go out there to daggone Corey shit and hustle. All right. And I don't think Corey gonna give her the shine to hustle. What you saying would happen if Corey wanted that to happen. Corey don't want that to happen. He even said it last night. He don't want that to happen.
No, he didn't. He said he wanted Yeah, you want me to play it again? I played it. I mean, like he said he wanted her down there. He said,
but he didn't want her to really gain anything from it afterwards either. He said that as well.
I don't understand you guys, man. You guys something else, bro.
I mean, I don't understand what you're saying right now.
The same thing. It seemed like to me he can help her more. Okay, he's doing it not because he likes her. Okay. He's doing it to spite Anton. Okay. It's still gonna benefit her. That's the whole point.
No, but Platt,
we saying that it won't benefit her. That's the point.
It's not stable. Like Corey Holcomb is not a stable.
You're talking about 3 months. You're talking about a 3-month hustle, a side gig.
By that time she'll be making big money.
Okay.
Doing what she wants. I don't know what she wants to do. Doing what she wants to do. Because the doors, Corey opens doors. Anton closes them.
I think it's the opposite. I think that's the opposite, actually.
I don't.
I think that's the opposite.
I don't. Corey opens doors. Corey knows enough comedians. He knows enough big people that things that, when I look at her Insta, it seems more the stuff Corey's into than it is the stuff Anton's into.
Who has more famous people that's more famous than them around them? Say Corey's the most famous person around his crew. Anton's not the most famous person around his crew.
Who's the famous people around Anton?
Charleston White. He did the whole thing with
Charleston's not. We can throw him out. Okay, who else?
The Brian McKnight. Didn't he just interview Brian McKnight?
He nigga had Kwame Kilpatrick, had mayors and shit.
Brian McKnight is washed. Okay. What else? The two people we can eliminate. No, Kwame Kurt. What's the name? Kwame Kurt. Is he out of jail?
Yeah, he out.
Fuck out of here. What is he famous doing?
He was a mayor of Detroit.
And before after that, then what?
Platt.
Okay, who else
strong
do we have down there? You name 3 people. Name me somebody who's down there who's famous.
I'm just saying, like,
what you
trying to strong arm my argument, but I'm saying he got some doors to open too, though. That's what I'm saying.
Anton closes doors, Corey opens them. Now, you guys are going by Corey. Okay, how come he hadn't did it for himself? Well, for her, he can help her a lot. I agree with that. Forget him, though. But he can help because she can go places he can't.
But Platt, I give you that, Platt. I kind of do agree. Corey could open up some doors because he knows some people, too. He was on Cam Newton. And he been going at it with a lot of people, just hilarious and a lot of other comedians. But my thing is only a small little sector that Corey can have it popping for somebody. The little chitlin circuit, underhand. You know, with the other guy,
you're not.
Marcus, and the other guy, they didn't go nowhere though.
How come nobody won't hire? She's with
who?
She's with 5150, Darlene. How come nobody will hire her right now? Put her in a video. Put her on their podcast right now.
Because Corey put her in this small little pocket where he don't even want her to damn near do nothing. She don't do shit.
I don't believe niggas trying to see that.
Come on, Platt. We talk. Let me take it back.
I don't even know her age. Darlene looked about 75 sitting between them last night.
Platt. Women age, you know that, right? Women ain't gonna always look how they look. Probably 5 to 10 years how they used to look. Women age.
Because you don't even get it, man. You know what? You don't like Corey. No, you don't like Corey. That's the problem.
See, but Platt, I don't like that when people say this, when we criticize people, you don't like somebody. No, I could criticize somebody and still be cool. Even like yesterday, what he just did. Corey, I don't say I don't dislike him, but he's a bitch ass nigga. And that's okay. That's just like
you dislike him.
That's just like if I got a homie of mine, right? I know he's a bitch ass nigga, but that's my homie.
Yeah, there goes the stream, but
just keep cussing on the niggas. But nah, but I do showing his wife.
Thank you. Yeah, the chat gets it. You guys, woo.
They don't get it. What we don't get? It ain't
the chat wilding dog. But the chat undefeated also, man. They but anyway, yo, I think
Corey's a solid dude. Yeah, okay.
I could see Mika. He says there's an episode of Corey on Tyler Perry's show. I could see if you let Tyler Perry, if he picked up the phone and say, "Hey, I need to talk to Tyler," and they say, "Well, that'd be a little bit different." I don't think he's gonna pick up, but about a couple of days, and he calls him back and say, "Yeah." He said, "I got this person right here, man. They want to get into acting, and I don't know. I don't know if you're, if you're looking for one. I'm gonna send you a selfie, and then here's their information. If you want to contact them, you can." He can get her to Tyler Perry. I can see Mika on one of those shows.
Who
making a little bit of. I'm done. You know what? You niggas is
Platt. Who on Corey's show flustered right after him?
You some YouTube niggas. You niggas don't want to go nowhere but YouTube.
What?
The world.
Platt, that's all he on. That's all he on.
Oh man,
the world's bigger than YouTube, man. It's bigger than YouTube.
Corey running back to YouTube, man.
Who else from his show flustered to the point where it making you be like, yeah, they should get their Corey. He opened everybody's career.
Zoe Williams shit went down.
Exactly. Everybody, Marcus, all them guys that did the left away from Corey. I don't see nobody.
Yeah, I think D selling less chicken and waffles she was selling on the side. She's selling less.
Having fish fries, like
the fish fry, nigga. She's selling less fish, nigga.
She making t-shirts having fish fry, but Platt over here talking about, yeah, he gonna help her career. He gonna help her get her.
All right, bro.
Y'all saw Corey coming after Anton's daughter.
Yeah, man, and he was corny.
We did not.
It's like once
brother,
he can't be put in front of because that's like off limits. You see what I'm saying?
Brother,
calm down, bro.
You brought it up, and this whole time I didn't bring that up
for a reason.
Yeah, I didn't. I cut it off. I cut the stream before he said that. I think that's 1,000% inappropriate. I get it. He wants to squab with Anton. He's taking it there. But I think he needs to really think about what he did. Don't bring that kid into that, man. Don't do that.
I ain't even indulging that conversation, play, because just like all the real ones know what's going. Like that was just lame. Like we ain't even got to indulge in that conversation. But back what we were saying, Platt. Like I don't see what you're saying that he gonna put her on the main road. Like I just don't see it. I don't. And I hear what you're saying that what he can do, but Corey doesn't do that for Darlene. Like I didn't even Darlene.
You know what, bro? I'm finna.
Remember Darlene was in her prime.
You out of your mind, brother. Darlene.
You haven't seen
nothing he can do for
Darlene. Was in her. He could have been when she was in her prime. Darlene, a couple years back when they first started, Darlene was still a nice. She an older woman now. She's still
ain't nothing. Attractive. Hold on, let me say this.
She still look good.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with Darlene.
Nothing.
Darlene, congratulations. But business is business. They need a younger person there. They just do. And they have opportunity to get Mika. They need to get Mika on there.
But Platt, you gotta understand, we talking about Corey Holcomb. The way his view of women is skewed. It's not like how we can possibly sit down and talk to women. He always finds something. That's why Darlene, a lot of times she sits there and be quiet because, like she said, Corey already at an age where he look at women a certain type of way, and you're not going to change his mind. Most of these women, just like on these panels, that will go on his show will curse Corey out. It will be something with him. That's why he say, I watch the women I keep around. I got an uncle that act just like him. He don't be around certain type of women because they be ready to tee off on him or talk crazy.
Look, man, women pick the winners. They pick winners. Right?
Corey's a winner?
Who won the fight?
I'm not saying a loser, but Corey, like, he's a winner where he'll put her in position.
Who won the fight? Corey. Women want to be with winners.
Corey
fight?
won that fight.
Ain't nobody fight. Nobody fought.
The argument.
Oh, God. Oh, all right. I'm out of that.
And he said he deliberately did. He said he kicked him out of the studio in front of her so that he would lose points. It ain't no different when you see some rams or you see a lion and it's mating season. If he lose, it ain't even about whether they like the guy who won. They're not going to fuck with him if he loses. He can't lose because even if he lost and the other guy, whatever, ran off somewhere, they're not going to mate with him. They'll kill him. They'll fight him. Women like winners, man. And what Corey did to Anton is he dethroned him in front of Mika. And he walked into it. He should have known better. And whether you like it or not, he lost the bitch. And it happened.
He lost his bitch fight. He lost
it happens,
the Mika
man.
chick.
It's just like that. Whether you like it or not, he lost the bitch.
I think she probably gonna dip off on you. I don't know. Who cares? But my thing is, like, it was kind of corny that Anton invited her and ain't even run that across from Corey Holcomb like that. She just had a trip just to sit there in the back. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he thought he could do that, and that's clout. And he I understand that's 5150. That clout. That's just look, because I don't uphold criminal activity, but it's like no jumper. That's a different deep group of men. They don't just do stuff like that just because. Like, why should I? Like, nah, nigga, I'm not gonna help you with these bitches. Why should I? But why don't you just let her sit in? Nah, nigga, don't work that way. That's what Corey was saying. You ain't talking about, you need to drop some numbers. Give me $10,000. I'll let her sit on there. So he played himself.
I guess, Platt. I guess.
Mika has a once in a lifetime opportunity to go to 5150 and deal with a different audience. As far as the politics, that's up to her. But as far as being a moderator, while they do their show, build her show, be introduced to a different side of America, a different side of entertainment, or she can stay sitting her ass on a panel listening to dumbass, be a hypocrite. And that's on her, man. I mean, like, what? In my opinion, I don't even know this woman. I don't look at her content. In my opinion, you got to take that offer. Not all that other stuff he's saying. I'm not saying that's your business. I'm not, who am I to say you should do that? I'm saying you need to take the offer so he can help you. Because he said y'all was made good contact. He said he noticed that you didn't defend his ass. You was going to let him catch that fade.
Oh, what? Huh?
He said he noticed that she never defended Anton. Said, when I was going in on him, you ain't say nothing. That's
I mean,
how
what
women
you?
are, man. If you get defeated, man, that woman ain't gonna sleep with you, brother.
I mean, Darlene ain't say nothing either. Why should the woman jump?
Why you keep bringing up Darlene, man?
Because she's a woman that was in the room,
That ain't Darlene, ain't his woman.
but she was a woman in the room, just like the other.
No,
young
nobody
lady.
get it. Did she change her fucking depends? Anybody
Her
thinking
what,
about no Darlene? Man, you must want you a piece of Darlene.
I'm saying you was just talking about she ain't jump up and defend Anton, and I said neither did Darlene. She was trying to block Corey from possibly putting his hands on Anton, but she wasn't jumping out talking crazy or saying anything. Why should the women jump? Why guys want women to jump in man business now? What's up with that now, Platt? Women should mind they matters. Like, no.
I don't know what to say, man. Joy, bro, you are something else today. I don't know
what?
You are on your bullshit this morning, bro. You tripping. This nigga came up here tripping, bro.
I'm talking some real snit up here, and y'all don't want to hear it. I don't want women jumping in no grown man situation. And she didn't do that. And she ain't even.
How much help could Darlene be in there?
Neither one of them could be helped. No, but my thing is, Platt, what I'm saying is that even with you trying to say she got to go over there with Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb, I'm telling you, it will not work out.
We've seen signs of disrespect. Mika publicly on her video, and I haven't seen the video, declared that I think she said she's not anybody's side piece, and I think she said she's married. I saw from the like reading it, okay, which is disrespectful to Anton, because even if you're not smashing, the fact that a woman wants to clear it up, that's telling you she don't want you. And let me tell you what I mean. If she wanted you, you think she would be offended that people say y'all together?
Can I say something to Amaru?
I'm gonna let you go, brother. If that woman wanted you, and that's any woman, if that woman wanted to be with you, if that woman envisioned herself as your lady, as your woman, do you think she would be walking around complaining when people put y'all together? So I'm a man. That shit's offensive. It's happened to me. I don't like that. Because I'm like, what's all this bullshit about we ain't together? Man, I don't like that.
Platt, you would have went off on her?
You damn right. What the fuck you mean? Talking about we ain't together. Well, we ain't together. So?
Even if y'all not together, you still gonna check her and be like, bitch, don't be up here.
I'm not
acting
gonna
like we ain't together.
That's you. No, I'm not gonna call her a B, but
you already snapping on her. You might as well go full Monty.
You know what, man? All
right, go ahead, Platt. All right, go ahead.
I think it's too much for me, man.
Go ahead, Platt.
I can't take it, bro.
Go ahead. I mean, personally,
I can't take it.
I wouldn't say nothing to her. I would.
You don't let a woman publicly clear things up. Let these niggas be confused.
I can dig it.
Who cares? They think we together, and we hang out so much they think we together. And
I mean, if you're a married man, though, Platt, you can't be having that type of stigma on you, bro.
And if you're a man, and Anton's got to do it. If you're a man after that video,
yeah,
you got to buy the ticket, send her to California, and clear your name and say, hey, look, it is what it is. She's at 5150. And then do your show. But you tell, and that's any woman, you say, I don't give a fuck about some nigga thinking that we together. What that's supposed to mean? And what the fuck, why is it so important for you to clear it up? You want to fuck with that nigga? And she cleared it up. You see what I'm saying? She cleared it up. She told Corey that she ain't with this nigga.
She ain't a side chick. That was the whole narrative that Corey tried to
I'm done. You guys miss everything, man.
All right. So the woman ain't supposed to defend herself being called a side chick, even though she's supposed to be she's a married woman. Like, come on, Platt. That's crazy. How you gonna want that on that woman? Like, that's crazy.
Well, my players, there's some players in the chat box. I know some people feeling me. Anybody feeling me, man? Because Joy up here, I don't know what's going on with him, bro.
Please, players, don't go at me, players. Please.
I think we got a player up here now. Well, I don't know what
Game recognized game, and you looking really unfamiliar, Joey.
Yeah,
I
go
know.
ahead.
I ain't got no game.
No, I'm sorry, Azriel.
got no game.
Azriel, go ahead, brother, because go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say this to Amaru. He said, I think he should have told Corey to leave his daughter out of it. This man said that he pleasures other men with his mouth, and he also said it. He said, I would have beat the ish out of you, Corey. You think I'm a let that slide and just be like, oh, I'm gonna play fair? No. You talk about you gonna beat me to a pulp.
Don't repeat that stuff, man.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, why is it? I hate when they do that, and they do that with Gabe too. Whenever niggas like Gabe and Anton, they want to get grimy and they want to talk crazy to niggas, and then when you bring up their wife and kids, they make you seem like, oh, you a monster.
No. If you doxing people, kids, and you showing the wives, I don't even like that either myself. I don't like none of that stuff.
No. I hear you, but if you talking about, and Anton has said crazy things about people's wives.
Oh no. He definitely talked about people, kids too. We didn't heard it that he didn't talked about how people, kids look and nappy head and all that, and F them kids. He didn't say some wild stuff, but I'm just saying. Me personally, I don't want to become the things that I don't like. I wouldn't, even if a nigga talk about my kids or dox my kids, I would never do the same to him and go back and forth.
I wouldn't dox.
I still stand for something.
If your kids are ugly, I'm gonna talk about how hideous them
Go
are.
ahead, Gemini. Go ahead, Gemini.
Oh, Gemini up here. Oh man, we got a player. Oh shit, what's up, Gemini? Damn, Platt, you called the players on me?
If he can figure out how to unmute his
mic. Yeah, can you hear me?
Hey,
ball meeting.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, I'm messing with this headset. I ain't gonna be on here long because I'm about to fix me some breakfast. But I was on the panel a week ago from today. I was up there with Fantastic, and I was the last one to give my closing thoughts. And I told everyone, I said, I think what people missed is once Anton left, Corey really told on himself. The man said, I sized him up. So to me, where I'm from, when he said that, he sized him up because remember, Corey was late. Anton was already there. So the people was probably there kicking it, laughing and stuff. Normally, Corey is used to being center of attention. He wasn't. And when he seen that chick that was there, I told them, I said, it wasn't about nothing Anton said. Once he sized him up, he's like, oh, this sucker, man. And then when he seen that he had that chick there with him, and she was the best looking thing in that studio, and he doubled down on it last night. He kept talking about that chick, bruh. I kept saying, get with a real dude. I can get you on, but you're gonna have to do something and this and that and so and so and so. Corey is a sucker. He wouldn't like it if someone put out the women that he buy groceries for, that he trick on. I'm straight up, bruh. Can't y'all see how this dude is a sucker, man?
Well, hold on, but women
Let's go, Gemini.
Women are hypergamous. Women choose their men at the finish line.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he paid for her to fly out there or whatever. Again, he don't know why that woman is around him. He don't know. And Anton went up there. His wife know about the woman.
You know what, bro? You believe that stuff?
Well, I'm just saying. Look, I'm not gonna worry about what a man. Why got a man on? Why a man got a woman on his arm?
But if that man come at you the wrong way, it's gonna be some words said.
Here's the thing, bro.
And if you want to irritate that man, you're gonna attack his relationship. If you know he's married with his wife by bringing that woman up, and that's what.
Well, here's the thing, Platinum. That's the way he do it. Me, I just know. I know what was being said without it being said. When he said you kissed them folks' ass,
Don't do that.
I would have said you doing the same thing.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't even bring it up. What he said.
Yeah. But if that's the reason why he was doing that to irritating, that's bull.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Anton masked himself.
I know it.
He's almost like, if you listen to Anton, he's a gang member. He's running the block.
Yeah.
Last night, he was about that life. He put 2 niggas down. That's how he be talking.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking like that.
Well, I'm gonna just say this: neither one of them are savory to me.
Corey's calling him out, and he said SMD. Oh yeah, that's my whole point. My whole point is he knows exactly what SMD means. Now he could say he don't, which means what? You ain't really about that life.
He ain't been around enough people.
That's the point. He did, and actually he didn't know because he's not about that life. He just pushes that.
Mm-hmm. Because I know some pool halls today. You say that they're gonna throw you out on your neck, bro.
As far as the woman he took down there.
Mm-hmm.
Corey's from the Robert Taylor homes, the projects.
Yeah,
he's a nigga.
I heard of that. Yes,
he's from the streets.
I still don't think Antoine had to qualify who the bride was when he bringing her up there.
Keep interrupting, right? He knows he's from the streets. He saw that girl. He said he want to put on my platform. He trying to kiss that girl's ass. Why? And he said, okay, I see what this nigga trying to do. So he got mad and he said, what about that chick you bought in here?
But that was stupid.
Hold up. And then she did a whole stream and disrespected Anton. She did a whole stream and cleared everything up to let Corey know she ain't nobody's side woman.
If I was Anton, I would have told her not to say anything, because if Corey didn't want her on the show, right? Or they changed the mind or whatever the cause. In my mind, if I'm running a show and you say, yo, man, I want to bring my chick up there, I'll be like, nah, and you be like, oh, all right, okay. And then when you and I get in a heated argument or back and forth, like how people get up here on this panel. Bro, I'm not going to reveal that you had a woman with you, man. I'm not going to do that.
Let me tell. I have to set things straight because y'all keep giving Anton a pass.
I ain't trying to give him a pass.
Anton told Mika that she was gonna be on the show without even getting approval.
Exactly, Azrael. Exactly.
So you niggas say, well, he broke code. No, first of all, he broke the code by assuming that she can hop onto his panel just because he's on there, right? She could get on his platform.
But Azrael, he's already extended an invitation, so now minus Corey, she can return. And guess what? She could be on the platform with him and he in front of his 35,000 live listeners.
No,
if she go on there, she's a fool after all the names that he called her. And if she goes back up there, I'm gonna see if the sisterhood gonna come for her neck.
Platt don't understand that, Gemini. I don't understand.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. If you didn't want the woman on the show, I don't care how wrong the man was, Corey shouldn't have never acknowledged that.
It wasn't about having him on the show.
Yeah,
it was the fact.
I know that.
Yeah, you talking crazy, bro.
Yes, it's the fact that he brought. It's like if you invite me to a party.
Hold up, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up? You up here, Jason?
Hold
up, Gemini.
Yo, Platinum.
Hold up, brother. Gemini, you smoking that fake dope?
No, man, I'm making me some hot tea. No, man. You said I'm smoking some K12 platinum.
They selling out.
Yo, platinum.
Y'all go ahead and enlighten me.
I just want to let you know that he said he was a Christian man, but this Christian man is bringing another woman out to a show and got his wife at home. He's a Christian man. Remember, this is a Christian.
We
He's Christian before anything. He's Christian before anything. So, like, you acting like you're from the block, but you're supposed to be a Christian. Then you committing adultery but you're supposed to be a Christian. You're Christian before black, so your religion will come before everything. But you're deviating from your religion because you want to be on the block and you want a bad B around.
Well, at the end of the day, man, the offer has been extended. No, she needs to accept that offer because, Jason, who can do more for her, Anton or Corey?
Corey.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Of course, Jason would say that.
No, it's the truth. Anton even think Corey was better. All the views Anton he probably got 1 billion in views over the time he's been doing YouTube.
What have Corey
he
done
making
for
all this
Darlene?
money.
Like,
listen, he's saying, listen.
Been around for years.
But
He did nothing for her. He did
nothing
for
listen?
Darlene.
But listen. Anton thinks Corey was the best that he can do. All the views he's gotten, even Platinum will tell you, he gets high views. None of that means anything. Anton himself thinks Corey is the best thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Anton thinks that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Anton has never been running around doing so much videos. He's like the kid that you just bought his favorite toy and he's running around showing it off to everybody.
He's clout chasing.
But he's never clout chased at this level. He's never clout chased at this level. No, he has not. Yo, Platinum, you ever seen him clout chase at this level?
What are you talking about?
That was, he didn't act out like he acted like this. Charleston White, he didn't even act like this.
What are we doing, man?
Yo, he went on a 3-day streak doing 15 videos on this.
Didn't Fleece call him cute or something in that interview and he just laughed it off?
Yeah. And you up
bro, now that was unsettling.
You're defending him.
No, I ain't defending him. I'm asking the question. Didn't Fleece call him cute?
I don't know where you niggas from.
Y'all have to understand, man.
I ain't never defended.
Hold up. You niggas claim that if you in a fight or a disagreement with a Negro, he got to lead the women out. Where you niggas from?
Yeah, you got to lead the women out. Why you going to punch on women too?
Oh, my God.
Okay, where do they
Anybody can get it.
Where they do that on Netflix? Fuck you mean they're going to lead the women out? The women are on the table too.
No, Platt. See, that's not even how.
I'm done, man. You
Bruh.
know what, bro?
I understand this the new world. This the new world now. So I understand that. Leave women and children.
Joy
is all included.
Anton is claiming he running the block.
All right.
So
Jason,
why can't anybody?
Hold up, Jason. Hold up.
Yeah, breathe. And fix
listen.
your microphone, Jason.
I'm gonna do it. Azriel, I'll do it with him.
Go ahead.
I know how Joey is. Azriel, if me and you get into a fight, right? A disagreement at the bar, and I say, hey man, you need to move. No, you need to move. Hey man, you need to move. No, you need to move. You're like, who the fuck, all that you talking to? You need to move, right? And I'm gonna say, all right, and then you sitting there, and I said, this nigga all bucked up, and I know that's your table right there, table number 7, and your girl sitting there. I'm gonna go right over there and start talking to her. I'm disrespecting you.
Mm-hmm. That's disrespect.
You agree or disagree, Azriel?
That is disrespect.
You agree that Negroes do that, right?
Absolutely.
So why do people keep talking about leave the women out? What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about if you got a argument with another man and you want another woman to jump into that. No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say that.
I said that they're on the table as far as the guy continuing to disrespect, and that's what he did. And he said he noticed she didn't never say nothing back. She didn't defend him, which told him she's open to information. She did make a video. I'm not expecting you niggas to understand this shit. I don't. She made a video. To me, that's disrespectful. Because my biggest thing gonna be, why is it so important for you to clear it up?
That's how he operates though, because when he said Anton was like, when he told Darlene, you don't talk to the man so the man can soften you up, blah blah blah. That's Corey's operate
Like
the way he operates.
what type of time is that though? Like how you gonna tell this
I don't
grown
know. I
woman?
don't know, but that's how he operate, bro.
That's
Apparently,
weird.
because he wouldn't have acknowledged that, and he wouldn't have
I
told
don't get it.
Darlene, "Don't do that," because she didn't know. That's what Corey does in his daily travels when he go and buy, women groceries and shit. I don't know. Who
So
knows?
you gotta operate on his terms when it comes to
No,
people
what he was
socializing and
basically
networking,
saying,
and
what he was telling her was,
that's how
you don't
I
let
get
the
it.
new
I get it,
man come
Gemini.
in and
I
start
get it, Gemini.
talking to you.
I understand. It's posturing. I
That's what
get
he
it,
was saying.
and that's how it is
Yeah.
when it comes to niggas. So that's why I'm trying to make Platt understand that how is this woman going to sit up here and even do business with Corey Holcomb and she